07 Commanders, how is everybody doing? And today, boys, we're diving straight into the origins of the Raxxla mystery in Elite Dangerous. Yes, all. But before all that, let's set everything up. How are you all doing? How's everyone been? How's your days been, lads? We've done quite a fair bit of research. We did read the Dark Wheel novella. So we're all up to spec on that, like, lads. We know exactly where we are with the story. We've got ourselves a fair few places to go, starting at the very first place that we need to go, which we need to nip a little bit of a mystery in the bud straight away. But before that, let's get everything up and running, lads. How's your day been anyway, boys? You been alright? Have a nice fair few days?
It's good to be back.
Is it, love? We've never left. We've not left. Turn the sound up when you make sure it's nice and loud. That's loud enough, isn't it, boys? That's loud enough. So we're currently sat at my fleet carrier, getting ready to jump it out. We are currently going to head our fleet carrier over to the Soul and Heart Nebula. That's about 2 or 3 days in front. That's a little bit on in the storyline of Raxxla, you know, lads. So we're going to start jumping our fleet carrier over there. It's like 7,500 light years away. So we're going to be doing that throughout the stream. It might be there tomorrow for tomorrow's stream, you know. We might have it there by then, but I don't see us getting there till about Saturday, maybe even Sunday, with the amount of stuff that we've got to cover in game regarding the mystery, boys, and whatever clues you guys give me as well. But with that being said, I think it's a little bit time. It's time, innit, boys? It is. It's time. I think we have to do a proper intro, boys. Ready? I know, here we go. All 7 Commanders, and welcome to the stream, where we do a deep dive into the Raxxla mystery. And what better place to start than at the very beginning with Elite. The OG game released on September the 20th, 1984 for the BBC Macro by publisher Acornsoft. Developed by David Brain and Ian Bell, and has become the most iconic space simulator ever made. Sharing that pedestal with games like EVE Online or even No Man's Sky. But those games do not have the legacy that Elite has had with its modern contribution of the original Elite. Modern reiteration of the original Elite, which pioneered the entire open world space trading game. And don't let me get started on the design of the audio, which is widely praised as a masterpiece. Now that we've sucked enough there. But that is not why we're here, boys. No, for we start at a mystery as long as Elite itself. And that mystery is Raxxla. What is Raxxla? Well, Raxxla is a mysterious planet that contains the Unformulous Rift, a gateway or portal to parallel universe and or other dimensions. Quite interesting, if we find it. We ain't going to find it, but you know, if humankind does. Mankind even. I was thinking of the game. It was first brought to the game in the original release with a book, the Dark Wheel novella, and the origin of Raxxla wrote by Robert Holdstock, to give a little flavour to the original game's manual and the box set itself. So, what better place to start our investigation at the start of said book? But first, before we go there, we have to pop over to Schaltrichter Desra, because there's something we have to go over first before we start our deep dive into the mystery, and that is 1. We can only sit back and keep watch to let the turning of days reveal it, or even better, keep our ear to the ground and wait for time to reveal it. But boys, let's get our ass over to Schaltrichter Desra, and we'll have a little bit of a speak about the bloody Dark Wheel and what my thoughts are there on them there. we've not been there very often, especially considering the Dark Wheel. This is the first time I've ever been there. So boys, I know it took me quite a while to write all that out as well. Yeah, it took like 10 minutes. It's like 10 minutes. It didn't really. Let me get my chat up so I can actually see the chat as well. There's a good thought. So, first thought, we need to go to Schaltrichter Desra, because, as we all know, well, not all of us, I'm not going to permit it, but we don't. There's a Dark Wheel faction over at Schaltrichter Desra, but we'll talk about that when we get there. We'll talk about that when we get there, boys. But always live dangerously. I fly dangerously more than I live dangerously, because I don't got much now with me back, but still. Means I can play more Elite.
Now jumping to gap 1373.
Well, what have you been up to in the game, boys? I know I'm going to fill up a little space while we're on our way over there. I'm going to fill a little bit of space while we're on our way over there. We're nearly there, boys. Let's see. So, as of the last stream,
supercharge here or use FSD injection to make the next jump of 116.94 light years.
as you can see, we've moved VPR from the bottom left-hand part of the control panel on ship interior, so I can see the little circle thing on the radar thing. I rely on that a lot. So that's one of the first things I look at when I pop into the system to see where we are, to orientate ourselves more than having a look round to see where it is. So we took that off, get that out of the way. We've also done a little bit of refitting on the ship. We have to pop somewhere, but we've got to tuck off quite a few fuel tanks. We put ourselves on a planetary vehicle bay, obviously needed. We've also put ourselves on a multi-universal limpet controller. That fills the 7 slot. So whatever limpet wise we need, we've got that base covered as well. Recon, research, Jesus, anything. Mining if we want, but we're not doing that. Unless we have to.
We have a places of interest entry for this system, filed under ship discounts.
We're not going to go and land. But we have to come here first, boys. Because, I'm just going to click on that. Just make our way over. We're not going inside or anything. So, as you all know, I hope it's still there because I'm going to look at fuel if not. There is a faction within this system which goes under the name of the Dark Wheel, but I don't reckon that is the Dark Wheel, because why would they have a representator even inside the station in this system when they have an invisible base? Yes indeed. So I reckon that's either a ruse, a fakery, so to say, to throw people off the actual story of Raxxla and the Dark Wheel. But that's just speculation on my part, and like arseholes, everyone's got one, so no one knows if I'm right or not. So I reckon that's a fake. I don't reckon this is the Dark Wheel. I reckon it's someone either pretending to be them, or it's a front trying to throw people off the actual case. Because, as you all know from the codex in the... Right there, Blue, mate. I'll chat in a minute. I'm just on a roll here a minute. As you all know by the codex, right? If you go to the Dark Wheel, it will say the cryptic toast of the Dark Wheel, which is to the jewel that burns on the brow of mother galaxies, to the whisperer in witch space, the siren of the deepest void, the parent's grief, the lover's woe, and the yearning of our vagabond hearts, to Raxxla, the toast of the Dark Wheel. So, yeah, that is a ruse. It is, it's a dirty ruse. I'm also going to say a little bit of info here on the Dark Wheel as well. Yeah, no boys, I've come prepared, check me out. How's it going anyway, Blue, mate? You just sold 2 shirts?
I think I saw
Real well done, mate. Well, nice one.
With a bunch of barnacles the other day.
So, the Dark Wheel. The Dark Wheel is a faction that historically has had ties to Raxxla Mystery, and apparently they found and lost / buried the truth or the info about Raxxla, sorry. Now, rumoured to be protectors and hunters, legendary secretive group of top-tier pilots dedicated to uncovering the galaxy's deepest truths, depending on lore versions, depending on which one you go for. They are either hunters for Raxxla or act as its like keepers and defenders, you know, so protecting the coordinates of it at all costs. So depending on what side of lore you go down, depends on which one you think they are. So yeah, but the 1984 novella Elite in the original game, and it came with the game, was the Dark Wheel book. So that's where we're going to be going down today in our first origins of the Raxxla and the Dark Wheel, how it came into the game, obviously with the Dark Wheel book. We're going to be going to the places that Alex and Jason Ryder were in when Jason Ryder had to send his son on a little trip in an escape pod over at the Lesty planet, and then have a little bit of check over in that system, because at the time of that there was a signal sent out. I think it was 21 different channels it was on. I'm not too certain. It was 20 something different channels of a message that was sent out, and everyone looked to it and they didn't know what it was, and they thought that may have been Raxxla, because, no spoilers, first chapter, Raxxla is mentioned by Alex's father, Jason, when he's putting him in the escape pod. Anyway, go read the book. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it, boys. So yeah, that. And also, it is suspected, as I've said, that it is a front or an intimidator, and they operate from a hidden low emission station somewhere where there's an 8th permit locked moon, eh? So not only are we going to be going to the Leicester system today, most likely Labour as well, we've got to go over to LFT 509, which is most likely going to be tomorrow's stream. Now, permit lock, we can't get in there, so we're going to be doing stuff. Oh shit, we've got to go somewhere else as well. We've got to go and see Jason's headstone.
Do you think aliens have their
we got a lot to do, boys.
I bet they have some crazy space dramas.
We got a lot to do. Bloody hell. This there, we got a lot of shit down. So first things first, because I'm just like really like touching it on the power. We need to just go and get this engineered. No, I know, it's great, innit? Absolutely fantastic. I shout out as well. So we need to just quickly pop here, but it's all right. We're not far from Leicester.
For Kuwamaki. We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
Leicester is the planet that Alex wakes up on. At the beginning of the second, well, on the second chapter of the book. I ain't going to ruin it for people who have not read it, but yeah, hence why we're going Leicester. Plus, we're also going to go scan some beacons as well, you know, boys. So, lots of great stuff happening. Oh shit, did we do that though? How's it going, Blue, mate? Yeah, half of that speech a wing, so we're doing all right. But we quickly need to just go and make sure that we've got everything that we need. We have a Xeno scanner, wake scanner, manifest scanner, every single limiter. We have a fair bit of shit on since me little expedition out. Oh shit, I didn't realise I did that.
You will have to supercharge here, or use FSD injection, to make the next jump of 191.11 light years.
Since our little test that we did on Monday about 5 hours ago,
we might find core dynamic composites or proprietary composites in this system. Commodore, check signal sources if you are interested.
Because we're going to be going out a little bit on the systems as well. We're talking over 1 million miles out we're going to be going. Yeah, I know. But we're doing a lot of scanning, a lot of searching, a lot of checking, a lot of other shit probably. So we've got quite a fair few more stuff. We've got a little bit of weaponry on board. We have ourselves a shield generator because you never bloody know what we're going to bump into, do you? Eh? I don't expect to find Raxxla. There's no way on earth we're going to find it, right? Straight out the bat. I ain't going to make like we're going to find it. We found anything new, any new discovery, anything like that. We are literally going over the trail left by legends before us. So
we're now 1 jump from Kuwamaki.
It'll be good, you know, a little bit of origins. 2 people did ask me to do something about it in a video, but chapter 1's going to be like a 4 or 5 hour stream, so I don't know, that'll go down in a video. But to Kuwamaki, go see Hero Tane, monster me power unit, so we've got enough power because efficiency goes down by a little bit. We're in a bit of a problem, aren't we? But we put an anti-Xeno one on just in case we come across anything.
Jumping to Kuwamaki.
Hello there, mate. 07, welcome. We're on a bit of a deep dive. Mostly all focused around the original book with the original game, the Dark Wheel. So it's all canon, not all daydream. I just said it out loud. So it's all canon, boys. It's all canon, lads, right? But we need to just quickly pop here, just so I can quickly just overpower me drive. I know, look at that. There we go. Quickly go and say hello to Hero Tane and monster me drive. Plus, it'll also make that number there go up as well. Yes, it bloody well will. It won't go by much on there, but it'll increase my bloody jump range by a shitload on a neutron boost. I can tell you that for now. It's like an extra. This is a grade 4 to grade 5 I'm on about here, not the experimental effect. Because you need to have Hero Tane to get a grade 5 powered monster. Grade 5 power plant, sorry. Which will give you the extra bit of boost if you've not got any Caspian and you're wondering why it can't jump over 500 light years. Hence why we did the engineers, not that we needed to do this one, but hence that we did the engineers, boys. Another theory that Raxxla is a Truncated system. Name a treasure system and get truncated because it was the talked about so much. We'll do there sometimes the systems. We found Raxxla. Yes, it's the mates we make along the way, the journey we all have to take, the legendary falling in love with Elite Dangerous. But don't tell no one. That's what I think it is. And also,
if we ever encounter
it's not
a
in the
hostile
50 light year
alien race,
bubble
just
range
remember,
either.
don't panic and offer them space cookies. Works every time.
Because if it was right, we would have found it by now. Someone would have bumped into it just
Now
out of
entering
probability,
orbital
really, you know.
for body A3A. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.09 g and a surface temperature of 415 degrees Celsius.
Well, seeing as there's a lot of rubbish out there about it, not Drew Wagner, I might add. Now there's a lot of rubbish out there about it and all this lot. I thought, you know what? Let's just do a deep dive down it all again. We have done it again. We have done it in the past, but people new to the game and that lot. Why not? It's great fun. Plus, I don't want to go and do the 300 Ramtar mission thing again, you know? We've already done that once. The jet's all... Oh, it's just digging. Does it look better today or what, boys? Yeah, they did a bit of a graphic patch.
Commander Viper 8 UK, you've entered the no-fire zone. Keep those weapons.
This looks better on my 4K monitor. Ain't complaining.
Docking permission granted at landing pad 3.
Submit a request prior to landing.
At least the colours are right and not like those who play Call of Duty where like deep red is the luminous red. You know, I don't have people play games like that. What?
Landing gear deployed.
Well, we just need to pop here in case we do come across something. Because I'm like at 30.46 power used. 30.5 is what I have. Megawatt. So we are very, very close to being over, so we have to quickly pop in and just experiment with it.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Shields offline. Shields online.
Power, plenty. Right. What's that affecting my jump range by? Holy shit, 10 light years. It's alright. We don't need it where we're going. We're going Raxxla, and Raxxla can only be a certain amount of distance away from the bubble. Because we found it with old technology. Oh shit! Secrets out the back. That's what I was on about on Monday's stream, boys. We're searching for shit that doesn't even come up on the FSS because the FSS wasn't around when they found it. And there's rumours going about like you can't see it on the FSS.
Ship release.
So why have an FSS?
Departure authorized.
Also, we came across it with old technology, which means which drive, not frameshift drive. Interesting indeed. So for us to have found it in the past, we could only have found it within a certain range that the drives would have allowed us to go. Anyway, let's follow that bloody chain of 40, lads.
You have cleared the no-fire zone.
Don't worry though, we're not going to find nothing new. We're not like pretending that we're better than everyone else, because we're not, you know. We're just going down what everyone else has been down, and it's going to be bloody fun, boys. It's going to be bloody fun. I know I'm going to have a lot of bloody top time again, so that's all that matters. Now that we've got enough power to fire everything off all at once, which is actually quite impressive. I can put my other heatsink on my other utility bank now. So then, boys, where our story starts. Well,
Setting course
in game,
release
in
date.
game.
We will reach our destination in 5 jumps.
Where our story starts in game. Now that we've got it out of the box, all that shit's been over. You've installed it. We didn't go over that bit, but you know. Chapter 1, the Dark Room.
Now jumping to hit 146.
Also, should we see if we've got over 2 million, boys?
We might find Imperial shielding in this system, Commander. Check signal sources if you are interested.
I don't expect to this week, just because of the fact that we've only just built stuff this week. But I think we might be over 2 million. Look, I've not opened it. Oh, that's not too bad considering we've not really built it. We've got 300,000. I didn't build it. What's going on? Nice indeed. At that rate, we're getting more in our second system than I have in my first system, and my second system's got hardly in it. So we're doing alright there, boys. We are going to break up one stream. I think Sunday we'll go back to colonisation, because as you can see, I fell down a big massive rabbit hole with all this shit, and I'm going to get my wires crossed about Sunday about where I am in the story and where we're up to and shit, so it's a bit of a mini zone back in on that thing.
We're now 3 jumps from Leasty.
You know when I got the statistic about it being like the pinnacle of space games, Star Citizen was also there, but I weren't going to mention that because that's a demo. When it's not a demo, we might try it. But we're on our way over to Leicester. We'll go more over the story when I get there. Otherwise I'll have NZXT when I get there. Oh shit, I forgot to put the music on. Give me a second, lad. Sound like everyone else's stream otherwise. There we go.
Now jumping to Linnaeus.
No minute. No, next one after it. Nearly there, boys. If this had experimental effect on everything, it would give me exploration Caspian a bit of a run for its money right now. By the jump range. By the bloody jump range. It would give me VJ quite a run for its money. The bells and whistles it's got on board. Manifest scanner, wake scanner, Xeno scanner, everything, lads. You don't know what you're going to find.
We're now 1 jump from Leasty.
The other one I didn't name is the kill scanner, kill warrant scanner, which we don't really need. But the start of our tail. A little bit of lag there then. What did that say there at the top? What's it, Origin? Oh, Guardian, sorry it says. That's not bad considering how far I am. Let me just move a little bit forward, boys. I'm gonna need it.
Jumping to Leasty.
Is it monitor even? On TV.
Three geological signals and 6 human signals detected on Body 1. 16 human signals detected on Body 2. This system is an Edmund Mahon stronghold system. Commander, watch for power security forces around stations.
We should be alright, look, considering we're not going to any stations. Least it. The system that Alex and Jason Ryder are in when they get attacked by a cobra. Or something happens to Jason, I'm not going to say. But I think you get the point. And let's quickly go and do a scan of the nav beacon, boys. Big shout out to Dan for this, because I totally forgot about coming and doing this when I get it. I was just going to head over to the tourist spot. But, in the book. Don't go too far past it, lads. Right. In the Dark Wheel novella, this is the system where Raxxla is first mentioned. Something happens with the ship, Cobra, Raxxla gets mentioned to Alex as Jason pushes his son into the escape pod. And then something else is said, which, that's not what. I can do better than that, but I've got notes. Right. Alex and Jason Ryder on their ship, the Avalon. Raxxla, remember Raxxla, followed by, remember me, Alex. I wouldn't have wished this upon you, Raxxla. Jason says to Alex as he pushes him into the escape pod and jettisons it before he is at the end of the first chapter of the book, right? Signals at the start of the chapter, possibly Raxxla. So something sent out signals of like, I think it was 21 channels it said in the book. I think it was 21 channels. Hello there, Az, mate. Welcome back, how's it going? We're doing a little bit of a deep dive into the Raxxla mystery, which we've all done before, like, but newcomers and people have asked me about it. So the signal goes out and everyone looks up at it at the start of the second chapter of the book, right? And they don't know what it is. So hence why we're here first, you know. Could be a message from the Dark Wheel hiding in Raxxla. Could be Raxxla. Could be something. Could be fuck all. Most likely is fuck all. But we're gonna look. So when they are chatting later on. Sorry, I'm a little bit ahead of myself. Once he gets ejected out the escape pod, right? And something happens to his dad. Well, something happens to him as well. And he crash lands on Lesty. I can't remember what planet it is. So he crash lands on Lesty, one of them. And then rescue bots come and, like, save his life, really, basically. I know, he survives from orbit. And later on, he's back on the medical ship. And he gets a visitor. And his visitor is Rafe. Raxxla is on our board, is our onboard computer system. I'll say Raxxla is the legendary community I've made and the legendary mates I've made in game, whilst falling more lovingly dangerous than I already was. I'll say that's what Raxxla is. But
Do you think aliens have a version of the X-Files where they investigate
we're gonna follow the
sightings of human
cookies
beings?
crumbs. I know I ballsed it up then. I meant to say something else, but that would have made it even more. Making him intelligent. So there's a conversation with Rafe. He comes to visit Alex and speak with him about his father after what's happened, right? And after mentioning Raxxla, the comment that he made to his son Jason to Alex, after he mentions that to Rafe, because Rafe like says along the lines, I ain't got it wrote down exactly what he said. Is there anything he said about anything? Like about anything at all? Is there anything he said before he died? And then Alex says in the conversation to him, after he mentions that, he states, Alex, because he mentions something about Raxxla to Rafe. And then Rafe goes to Alex, get your ass to Tenalsi. Is it Tenalsi? I've spelled it wrong. It's get your ass to a cistern that we're going to later. It's the resting place of his father, the ship graveyard, right? Get your father to Tenistra, I think it's called. And then more conversation will take over. And take a shuttle to the orbital cemetery and say you came to see the grave of star pilot Flesher, and take a good look around. Hence where we're going. But first, we need to do a little bit of a look-see around the Leslie system. Go through a couple of the bookmarks, these little suitcase things. Have a little bit of a read of it. See what it says. It's most likely going to say nothing. I don't suspect it to say anything. But basically, we're following on the cake. We're following the very faint, very faint story from the 1984 book. Which is it even here? So let's go and have a bloody butcher's, boys. A bit close that, for bloody hell's sake. But yeah. Yes. Aye. I can't remember the name of the scene, the system. Bloody wrote it down somewhere and I've got that many bleeding notes. Can't see where it is. But we're going to the graveyard, the ship graveyard, which is the resting place of Alex's father. It's also the home system
Commodore, I've
Jason,
discovered a
Alex's
planet made
father,
entirely
uses
of
his
cheese.
home base for his trade.
Unfortunately, it's too gouda to be true.
Jason was a member of the Dark Wheel. We all on board, boys? Jason was a member of the Dark Wheel. You find this out off Rafe when Rafe is talking to Alex on board the rescue ship after he gets rescued from one of these planets in Leicester. It's pretty much a total recall, isn't it? You know, it says, get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. This is more of a get your ass to leave. So first things first, let's have a little butchers. I've actually not done this on this profile, so this is going to be quite entertaining. It'll be quite entertaining. Alright, the history. TLDR. I'm going to quickly just scan over this. It doesn't mention anything about the Dark Wheel book. Doesn't mention anything about riders. Doesn't mention anything about Rafe. I forgot his name then. Is it Rafe Zessler? Doesn't even say anything about Commander Fletcher. But that was long enough. You're all seeing it. You cannot pause it. Right, next bloody one, boys. We are on the hunt. Not that one. We're going to go to A cluster belt 1, have a little bit of a butcher's, move on to 2, 3, make our way out. Just see what we can see, because there was a message that was sent out across this system. I know it's going to lead to nothing, but it's a lead, boys. These are the great
Welcome
mysteries.
to our luxury space cruise, where the only destination is deep space and the only activities are sitting and waiting.
Best kind of activity, so long as you're playing a league. Alright, let's get proper speed on it. So we've got quite a fair few places to check in the Leicester system, but it can only be for the best. Just think of when we did all them 300 RAM time missions. Absolutely pointless, but at least I filled my codex with all them bleeding things. The bloody Guardian Totem bleeding things that I needed. Epsilon Obelisk data. Alpha Obelisk data. That stuff, you know. That actually comes up when I go onto a Guardian site when we are with SRV survey, and it comes up in the top left hand corner and it's got a line going through them all. That's because they're the RAM time missions. There's actually a link on SRV survey where you can do all them in order if you want to go and have a look. And as you can see, no never ending story, no castle on a bleeding rock somewhere, whatever it is, not even a bleeding hidden invisible space station or planet either. Where's this on Phileas Rift? Where can it be? Right, let's go to the next bloody one. If you don't look, you don't know. We all do know, because we've all done it before. But if you don't look, you don't know.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
So do you want me to go to that? Oh. Well, stay right here since it's coming to me. That's the first time that's ever happened.
I think I'll try it out for the rest of tomorrow.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I would say that was a gravitational anomaly. We all saw that, right, yeah? I'm going to say that was just a one-off. Like, did we see that? I've never had that happen before. Let's get over there, we'll be here all year. We have a let's get over there drive.
We hope you are enjoying your vacation cruise on our luxury liner. Tonight's gala features live music.
That's kind of threw me off a little bit, that. Yeah, that's the first time it's ever actually moved the escape vector. Interesting. A little bit of a gravitational anomaly there then, I would say. It didn't come up gravitational anomaly like that there then, but that was from the start. So we're just going to ignore that and say it was because of the mass of the star in the system that was making that escape vector go down. It's weird how that never works when you get trapped in a neutron, eh, boys? It's quite rare that happens, but you know, it does.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
Gravitational anomalies is the main thing we're looking for. Because if we're going past nothing and the gravity well comes up, well, there's something there. Like I said, there was no such thing as a frame shift discovery. Even though it's full spectrum discovery, you know. Just have another look. I don't know whether to go and check the bloody wreckage, because it's on a planet surface, isn't it? Let me put planets on, we'll find out over the hour. I reckon we do, boys. What ship was he in? I didn't even realise what ship he was in. Oh yeah, also, it said that you needed to be elite in combat.
You know what's funny? We're
To be a
going
member of the
thousands of
Dark Wheel.
light years to explore the galaxy and still can't find a decent cup of coffee.
Hey Google. In the Dark Wheel novella, the original book that came with the originally dangerous game, what was the ship that Alex and Jason Ryder were flying?
Alex and Jason Ryder were flying the Avalonia, a small Ophidian-class trading vessel.
What type of ship is that in game? Probably not in the game no more.
In the lore of the original Elite game, the Avalonia is an Ophidian-class vessel. Within the context of the universe, it is classified as a small, moderately fast...
Small, fast, yacht-looking ship. Right, okay. Anything that's bigger than a small size ship, we move on. But we're going to go check, check, and check. 3 checks and you win, innit? Luckily we are in the Caspian, so we don't have to piss about doing as much on the orbital approach and takeoff, so handy. Very handy. We had to just get past the bloody star. I didn't think we went this far away, but they're tiny. They're tiny, small this system is. This bitch
High
is
value
in
core
the asteroid
hotspots
belt.
detected on Listi 1A ring.
This is in the asteroid belt. No, it's on the planet surface. I thought it actually was on there. Asteroid belt, let's get rid of that. I was going to bloody say. Will it be the remains of their ship? Most definitely not. But, but still, it'll be fun checking, won't it? We're on the hunt for Ryder's vessel, which got destroyed by a Cobra. I got destroyed by a Ryder. Absolutely miles away.
Orbital flight engaged.
We're approaching Body 1. Planet is of type high metal content world. Surface temperature is 596 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 2.15 G. Gravity warning.
What's the max escape speed on this ship? We should be alright. We should be able to get off the planet, right? We'll worry about that if we fucking get down here and can't get back up. I'm like, now we know why there's crashed ships here. We can't get off. We're about to find out anyway. Down we go. I'm thinking, will we be able to get out of the planet's surface? Do we just fall? Let's see what the rate of fall is with nothing on the engines. The rate of fall is pretty quick actually, to be fair. It's not even slowing down. That's how bad the fall is. That's pretty cool though. Instead there we can go, let's go. Obviously, the lower down we get, the thicker the atmosphere becomes, so let's not get stuck. Should be alright though. What are they doing there?
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone.
Warning, it's all rubbish. You see them, they're the things I'm on about. Do you know when I say we can't have ship interiors because you get 3? Imagine 4 of them on end to end. Yeah, how are you going to fit all them in a bleeding clip amount to? But anyway, moving on. Nothing there.
Now. Want to play a game to pass
Apart from
the
them
time?
2 guys.
I spy with my little eye.
Yeah, you're doing that. Next one. Yeah, we're not even going to bother. The history we dodge. We'll go and check them out. 3 of the dark wheel. 3 of the dark wheel. Let's go check.
Friendship's drive charging.
Alright, let's go.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Streaming again, Tom? I am. It must be independently wealthy. No, mate, I wish. Nah, I don't. Imagine all the money, all the problems I'll have if I was money. If I was rich. I'll have no real friends. That'd be awful. That'd be absolutely diabolical even. Alright. We're retired. We get to retire early. Work-related injury. But anyway, moving on. Back to Elite. So I'm able to do loads of Elite. When I say I put like 80 hours a week on Elite, I do put 80 hours a week on Elite. It's actually not fair for me to show you my Steam right now because I've not really been on it the past 2 weeks. We're waiting for operations. I've only been on it when I've been streaming for the past 2 weeks because, like everyone, boys, we're waiting on operations, aren't we? So I thought, why not just do a little bit of investigation into Raxxla, since there's a lot of people out there who wonder about it, especially new people to the game. And it seems as I went and read the book and did a little bit of a deep dive on all the information surrounding today's stream.
Anyway? Shouldn't it be wide space or vast space or something?
Well, I'm more info for tomorrow for when I'm in another system. I'm trying not to look at that because I'll start mentioning it.
I'd
So
like to direct your attention to our flight attendants.
we can't mention all my facts in one stream. But we're just doing what everybody's done really when they've been looking for Raxxla. going down this big massive rabbit hole. But as we all know, we've all found Raxxla. It's the beauty of the game itself. Falling in love with it, making new friends. In my case, making a community as well. The journey we take. I believe that's what it is. As of right now. When they open lock all and permit systems, they may be different, but as of right now, that's my personal opinion. Just like everybody else, really, to be fair. It is the prevailing favour. Plus, I'm going to get a lot of stick for this, for saying it, but how many of you boys will still be here if Raxxla was found? Moving on, boys, moving on. I said it. I know I said it, right? I said the thing. It's a lot of the reason why a lot of us are still in the game, to be fair. The love of the game and the love of the hunt, you know, the mystery. So I do think it's that. Oh shit, I'm not oh, my bad, boys. I wasn't auto-locked. But yeah, we'll go down the little rabbit hole with all the lore and all that stuff. I don't mind. I know it all. Bloody hell. I just think I've been doing for the past year on the game. Playing it just for my channel. No, we're playing because I love it. It is for my channel as well, but it's mostly because I love the game. So I still continue to do it and play it. Just like you legends. Got to scan this bad boy. I don't know if we're going to actually end up in the graveyard. It depends how much stuff we have to do. Oh shit, I've gone past it. I didn't know I was at speed.
You know, space is so quiet you can hear a Thargoid sneeze. I hope they're taking their allergy meds.
But we do love the mystery and the hunt. What's that English term again? I think it's taking the piss. Yeah, that's the one. Taking the piss indeed. I'm going for a piss. I'm having a piss. I'm getting pissed up. I'm getting pissed on. All mean different things. Speaking of which, we're not going to get pissed off. Moving on. There's like 30 different ways we use piss. It's probably not that many, but it's about 20. Anyway, we got our info, boys. Moving on. Commander Schlack reports that on that date, return the system to the control of the independent Leicester for the equality from a year-long domination of the system by the ruthless Justin Party dictatorship. Their nefarious acts, funded by the sales of Leicestrian evil juice, were put to an end. Can't you still bad at it? can't you still get that here? We're pretty sure you can still get that here, can't you? Just like Lave Love Eggs. The Lave Eggs, I can't remember what they're called. They're just called Lave Eggs. Lavian eggs, aren't they? I call them Lave Love Eggs. Oh, wait a minute. The mascot might want to go out. Right. We're just going to have a little look. Make sure we've covered all our belly bases before we move on. Right. Where's that? There. We need to go over there by 1 million light seconds.
Entertainment schedule for this evening is cancelled. Sorry for the inconvenience.
That's there and that's there. We go there. We don't want to be bound by limitations on speed. We're going a little bit out of the system. The problem is, it's the other bloody way. So, we're only going to go one way, right? We go to the furthest planet and keep going that way, and then next time I do it, if I want him, when I want him, when we get round to it even, we'll go the other bloody way, won't we? And then the next time, the other way. So, use the 4 cardinal points of the compass from where we're dropping at. How far off are we? 1 million light seconds away from the start. Am I watching the World Cup? No, mate. I don't watch football. I know I said it, and I'm English as well. I'm gonna get fucking crucified now. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I just realised. Coppers aren't British no more. So we're alright. No, we're not watching the World Cup, mate. I don't really watch football. Motorsport, Formula 1, yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, Formula 1. But, come on, insert your team here. I hope you win. Obviously not as much as my team. I don't follow football, but obviously I'm going to back my home team, aren't I? Everyone backs their home team. If I watch it, we'll lose, so I don't watch it and then we'll win.
Warning, the ship's coffee supply is running low. Repeat, the ship's coffee supply is running low. This is not a drill.
But I do know the first match was in Mexico City today. Was it Mexico and... Oh, I said who it was as well. Mexico and someone are playing today, aren't they, at Mexico City? But I know a lot of people are watching it. It is the biggest sporting event in it, you know, to be fair. The beautiful game. But we're playing the beautiful game right now, Elite Dangerous. They think they know the game, but we're playing the real beautiful game. The actual masterpiece that critically acclaimed. The OG. Mexico or South Africa? Is that how it is, South Africa? Bloody hell. I've seen what happened on the airport, but we'll not get into that. I've learned my lesson by talking about anything other than Elite Dangerous, so we're just going to try and talk to her about Elite Dangerous unless someone asks me something. We're halfway. Keep your eyes peeled for it. Any slow down on the speed out like that, gravitational mass, anything pop up on the side panels. I don't expect anything to pop up on the side panels. I think by the technology back in them days, it would have been limited by going 1,000,000 light seconds out. We could go 3 if we want, but we're not going that far, boys. We want to do 1. We can jump further now as well, so we've got less fuel. Mexico and South Africa. It was at 1 o'clock today, UK time on it. Well played on that by now.
Captain, I have a joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
We've not slowed down, are we? There's nothing here, but we don't know. So we check to know there's no here. There's nothing here on this day at this time. There's a 1-to-1 in it, boys. That's why you can go on one planet, watch the bloody sunset, park your ship, come off, come back on. Bloody night time. I'll hear the ship slow down if we're at gravitational well. So I'm checking on this still. Interesting. Right, okay, so I took off about 1/3 of my max fuel amount. So I swapped out some of the fuel tanks with the anti-corrosion cargo wreck. The bloody planetary suite, the bloody, it's not on there, is it? Planetary vehicle bay. Sorry, there it is. Planetary vehicle angle. I'm a universal Olympic controller, so we can fire Olympic at whatever we bloody see. What else did I put on?
There's a gorgeous view of the galaxy outside. Anyone want to come take a look?
That was it, basically. Utility wise, the other mods wise. And then obviously I put myself on a anti-xeno scanner. The Xeno scanner even, aren't they? The Universal Olympic controller, obviously, one of everything. We stuck ourselves on a manifest scanner was already on it. We stuck ourselves on a enhanced Xeno scanner in case we come across something. A wake scanner in case someone jumps out. And obviously, did I take it off? Oh yeah, it's at the top, surface scanner. I was going to say, don't tell me I took off the surface scanner. That's the one thing I want. So we have adjusted it a little bit, and obviously I took off the VPR on the control panel, the ship's panel there, so I can see my little ball where to go. So that's a million, boys. Gravity well. Whoa. Was that a gravity well? That couldn't have been a gravity well because I was slowing down. Yeah, the gravity well then, lads. Let me see that. I'm going to have to keep my eye on that next system. See if that does that again. If not, we know where it is. We know roughly where it is. There was a gravity well as I dropped out. I've never noticed if it actually says that when I do drop out because I never pay attention to it. So, next bloody system, boys. Lathe. Get your ass to Mars. Or as Reef says to Alex, get your ass to Lathe.
Setting course
I've got his
for
precise words.
System is just one jump away. Yippee
So he actually says...
Melon farmer.
Oh, give me a minute, wrong notes. After the chat back in the system with the after the incident with his father, and he gets back there on the rescue ship, on the medical ship, and he's talking to Rafe. After Rafe tells him, like, did he mention anything else and all that lot to Alex about his father? And what were the last words your father said and all this lot? And then they have a little bit of a chin wag and that lot. And then anyway, right at the end of it, he says Raxxla to him, and mentions what he said about Raxxla, and then after mentioning it, comment, he states to Alex, get your ass to Tinelsa. Fucking cat. What's the name of that system? The ship graveyard system, boys. Tunelisto. What the fuck is it? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I've got it somewhere, boys. I've got it somewhere.
We're regarded as hostile in this system.
Tionilsla. It says, get your ass to the Tionilsla system, where also Jason Ryder was a wealthy trader in that system. And he says to him, get your ass there. And then a little bit more of the conversation, he says, take a shuttle to the orbital cemetery and say, come to see the grave of star pilot Flesher and take a good look around. Sounds like a plan. But first, there's a reason why I wanted to come to Lathe. Why have I come Lathe? We're here now anyway. There is a reason, boys. I forgot. There is a reason why I've come Lathe. Oh shit. I've got that many notes, I don't know why I'm here. We're here for some reason, boys. It's part of me notes. Why have I come late? Is this the orbiting station of that wheel? No, that's LFT 509, isn't it? That's LFT 4x509 on the 8th moon. Well, let's scan that beacon, boys. Yeah, we are going to chat live because there is a reason why I came here and I can't remember why. It's something to do with the story. I've got the dark wheel. Alex and Jason Ryder, Rafe, Zetler, fucking Pilot Flesher, Tion Eastlaw, Ship Graveyard, Dark Wheel. You know, I got lost in the sauce here, boys, with all the bloody notes I've got as well. Fucking hell. Proves I'm a proper elite player, doesn't it, you know? All these notes. And I said I'm proper diving deep in it. Give me a second, I've got that many bloody notes there.
You know what they say, space is the final frontier, and also where you can eat tacos without anyone judging you.
Yeah, I can't find it, boys. There's a reason why we're here. I've got all my LFT 509 notes and I can't read any of them because they're another stream. That's further down the mystery. It's further down the rabbit hole. We're not near that yet. Holy shit, what is the point while I'm here? I've literally got like the Brow Nebula, the Toast on your map, and then the Brow Constellation, the Solar Nebulas, LT509, fucking last day, Sinrat Desert with the Dark Wheel. We've got loads of notes here. I've actually lost me point by Ray Boys, so we're just going to continue exploring. It's something to do with it, but I've actually lost it. Did I not save it? Oh no. Oh no, we're going to have to wing it. That's not alright, we do that every street. Learn my load of knowledge over the past 2-3 hours. I put the cat out, sorry. Yeah, there's a reason why we're here, boys, so we're going to go and scan these beacons. Hey, anyway, first Thargoid contact was in this system. It's not going to be what we want, but we will go and scan it. Tianistra's next, you know. But there is a reason why I'm here. I just can't remember why. Why did I come here now? This might be the place where he gets his ship. Where he buys his ship from, and he can start doing his little bit of trading before he goes and gets them things, so he can entice out the member of the Dark Wheel and the Cobra, and then he can go and do the rest of the book. But we're nowhere near that yet. We're nowhere near that yet, lads.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Just received a message from a friend. They spotted some interesting activity in this area recently.
That's not the Origins. We can get there quicker, so we're going to do it. First Thargoid contact was in this system. Also something to do with Raxxla and the Riders was in this system as well. This might have been the location of where the medical ship was. I'm not 100 on it, lads. I've totally forgot, to be fair. And I'm not going to bullshit you. I've totally forgot. So, here you are, and then we're going to go on to Tianistra. Tianistra. I can hardly say it. Let alone get there, I can hardly say it. First Thargoid contact. Humanity and the Thargoids took place in 3125, although it's been speculated that they were alien encounters. There could have been them other species that look like the Thargoids, but they're not because they have that different appendage on the third nodule of the legs. You know? And I've done no Thargoid shit really, have I? Hollow clip of the encounter shows something of a bleak glimpse of the alien ship. An analysis of the footage released characters of the whole reminiscence of the items Tharg. Some argued the characters might in fact be some kind of symbol, but the word nevertheless fell into popular use, giving rise to the name Thargoid. In the years that followed, get rid of that fucking glare. Scores of encounters with Thargoid vessels were reported, but little concrete evidence emerged, and for a long time, nothing more was learned about these mysterious aliens. Not unless you can catch a juvenile and take it to one of the Federation science buildings. Hey, boys, eh?
Did you know that
we're going to have to hit them two, because I've totally lost the reason why I've come here, so we're going to have to hit them two and then just head a million out. Must be one of them pure gyms. Yeah, you pay like £20 a month or something. On to the next step. Like I said, I do apologise, I've lost my bleeding notes on this system. Danny, you there, mate? Give me some info. It's definitely something to do with it. I know that. Unregistered comms beacon. Ah, see, that's why Dan's it. Obviously, because it's one of the main mods as well, but... Unregistered comms signal, boys. Let's have a look. Ah, there we go. Need to hit that one as well, lads. I'm glad Dan told me, because it had totally slipped my bleeding mind. Dan's like, why am I here now? I can't remember. And then we're going to go over to the ship graveyard. The resting place. Oh, let's wait, I'm well in front of myself there. The place where Alex goes to get the deal. Well, goes there to meet someone, should we say. Because that's what he does. You go there to meet someone, right? But we're not there yet. I'm orbiting this big beautiful jewel here because it should be slowing me down. Yeah, there we go. Magnus, mate, how's it going? How's it going? Let me just... Oh shit, it's alright, I'll do it manually. That said, do it.
You know what they say about black holes, right? Once you cross the event horizon, you're never coming back.
It's alright, boys, I need to do it so I can press it. They want to drop me off at 947 kilometers away. That means we have to get more than 100, I suppose. We don't, I don't know why it's not. Not too sure why that did that, boys, but we're alright. I will read them comments, I just don't want to be stuck because they're doing nothing. Are we going backwards? No, we're not. New player question. Do you prefer the Raxxla location in Discovered or prefer to search and it remains a mystery like Atlantis? I don't think Raxxla's ever going to get found. And I know not a lot of people are going to like this, but a lot of people play the game for Raxxla. And if we find it, not a lot of people are going to come back. It's like the ultimate mystery. It's the longest running. Now, a lot of people will say Easter egg. I don't class it as an Easter egg because Easter eggs are in the games. So, you know, I don't think it's in the game. I honest to God believe it's the bond that I've made with my community, or if I didn't have my community, I'd be mates in game whilst doing it on like Discord and all that lot. Like Anti-Xeno, for example, you know, Meccan and that lot, you know. So I reckon it's the knowledge and the wealth that you learn within the game and the more love and passion you have for the game. I'm more passionate for the game now than I ever was. The amount of shit I've done now, most of them I've ever done. And I would like to think it is in the game. But if it is in the game, it's behind a permit lock system, because the 50 light year bubble thing, we would have found it by now. You know, like, if it was in the 50 light years of the bubble range, and bear in mind, when the Dark Wheel was wrote, it was back in the original days of Elite Dangerous.
I have some exciting
Elite.
news. We have just discovered a new planet. Unfortunately, it's a barren wasteland devoid of life or any resources of value. But hey, it's still a new planet.
So the technology that they had back then in game is not as good as what it is now. So hence why I'm like, right, we'll go 1 million light seconds out from the system, look for gravitational mass. And then there's also the fact that well, how can I word this? There's also the fact like that if it was in the game, there would have been more stuff in game, like pointing at it and stuff, you know? It's more like people believed there's a flat earth. You know? It's like that mystery. It's not a mystery. We all know it's round. We all know it's not there. We would have found it. We would have found something. There would have been any inkling. I am not going to go and find anything new that anyone else before me has come and done. I am not going to go and do something that's out of the box from what other people have done before me. We're only really going down the storyline that is the canon. And I do believe it's in the game, but I believe, one, if it is in the game, it's behind a permit lock system. And that's like 35% of what I feel. With the other 65% being, we've already found it. It's the passion and the love for Elite Dangerous. That's what I personally believe it is. Just by the quote, It's the journey that we all must take. You either love it or hate it like Marmite. And what journey do we all take?
Promenade areas are now open.
From nothing to hero.
We will be jumping out of normal
Little
space
shitty sidewinder. Well, scrap that, it's not a shitty little sidewinder, is it? You know, the legendary OG ship. From the sidewinder to where I am now in the game, we found Raxxla. It's actually you legends in the community. The amount of knowledge and wealth that I've learned in the game over the past 3,000 hours, and the amount of fun I have, and the drive and thrill to come back on the game non-stop all the time. And let's be fair, I built my PC so I can go on any game, but I always come back to Elite Dangerous because nothing does it better, and nothing will while I'm alive. I believe that. I believe that. I do like to think it's in the game, but 65% of me saying we found it, with 35%, maybe even 30% saying it's locked behind a permit locked region in space in the system, in the game. Because you know what we have? We have this amazing tool called Spanch, don't we? And what can that amazing tool do? It can do whatever you fucking want it to. So you're telling me that out of all the time that people have played this game, there's not one person who's done something to root out that when we can look for whatever we want? I know this is a neutron plotter, but Stratum Tectonicus, unregistered systems. It has to be in the core of the game files. We would have found it. How do you think we go and find Stratum Tectonicus on a planet that no one's been to before? Someone would have done a program to hunt down everything that's an anomaly in each system, in each space.
Sir, we're approaching a nebula
So,
of the finest space scotch.
some
Shall I
absolute
prepare the
legend
cargo
out there
suit?
would have made a program where we would have been able to have found it by now. Just like any other game. And bear in mind, this is 14 years ago. So, you know? I would like to think it is, but honestly, I think it's either behind a permit lock system, which I would like to think it is, but nah, I personally think we've all found it. We love the game and we're hooked. Hook, line and bloody sinker. That is what I believe Raxxla is. But there's a lot of people who are new to the game who don't, like, fall down the rabbit hole I did when I first started playing it about Raxxla. We won't find it, I won't find it, and there's a hell of a lot of better people out there who've come before me and gone, who looked a hell of a lot harder than what I have. And if Canon Research can't find it, fucking we ain't. We ain't. I'd like to think one of us would, but if anyone's going to find it, it'll be Canon Research by now. I would like to think it is in the Game Boys, don't get me wrong, I won't, but sadly I'd like to think that it's the love of the game, and we've already found it. With the massive one being Shidar. It is literally the brow of the constellation Cassiopeia, and it points straight at the Andromeda Galaxy. And then I've had conversations with, like, my mods for one, who have said they've been on systems and then them systems were permit locked. So it's either FDev shut the fucker down so you can't find it, with them systems being closed, or they want to keep that mystery going because it's the love of it coming back to the game. But we would have found it by now. Someone would have made something to have found it. Just make a program that detects different different wobbles of planets and systems
You know what's
individually
really scary
over
about
the
space?
course of a time,
You
and we have a
can't
lot
hear
more
yourself
processing
scream.
power now
So
than we
if you
did
ever
then.
want to let it all out, now's your chance.
I'd like to think it's still in the game, but I honestly think, right down in my soul and bottom of my heart, it's the journey that we all have to take. And it only gets better, I might add. But it does say that we need to be elite in combat rank for the Dark Wheel, so we're working on that as well, boys. It's not like I'm ruling it out, but why has that done that again? We're within a million miles. We all seeing this, boys. So I'd like to think it is still in the game, but honestly, personally, oh, sorry, we are. It's alright. Ignore me. I thought I said kilometres, not meters. I'd like to think it still is, but sadly, I tend to go down the edge that it's not. Oh, people didn't like that, did they? To be fair, though, you know, it's not my fault. That's what everyone wants, and that's what everyone thinks. Not too bad, Magnox. That's it. Thank you for the insight. I think you're exactly right. Elite Dangerous will become Skull Island after they caught King Kong. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of people. I know, like Tom, for example. I got that message. Let's move on to the next one. Tom, for example, one of my mods, Districted podcast. There's a podcast on Friday, Austrian guy. So if you want to learn German, he's the guy to learn from. Well, Austrian, Dutch, you know. But I think we've found it. I think it's the passion and the love of the game, which I'm not complaining at. But we are going to go down this road that everyone's been down before. Starting with this bad boy. The reason why we are here, Dan reminded me. That's why you don't see me doing videos about, oh, I found this, found that, we found this. We haven't found shit. You know? There's people out there who have gone out in ships with no overdrive, millions of light seconds out. Do you know what? This is how much deep dive we did, boys. This is how much of a deep dive we did. The Anaconda can have 464 tons of fuel, and the Caspian can have 424 tons of fuel. That's how deep I dove. So the Anaconda has got greater range in normal speed, but the problem is I don't want to spend 72 hours driving in one place. Them legends back in the day did that, and if we can't find it now, and they were looking for it back then, and then there's the fact that it might not even show up on this, you know, like that back. Might be permit lots because it might have a Raxxla on it that we're not allowed to go to yet, because then there'll be 10% less. Then we'll only have I'm not even going to say it, but then we'll have even less people who know about Elite Dangerous. That's not what I was going to say, but you know, I was having that up there for you boys. I've done all this before in the past. I've not been to this unregistered comms beacon though, so we will have a little butchers of that. I obviously can't pause my screen. Well, I can, but it won't be enjoyable for you boys. It got me on this. Yeah, never mind, my bad boys, my bad. I didn't mean for that to lock on. But if there is anybody getting close to Raxxla, I believe the Dark Wheel would come and make sure you never got there or you never got back. You know? Because in the lore, the Dark Wheel, the first book from the first game, and the Dark Wheel, the ones who are the keepers of the fucking Raxxla. Before any other book where the lore changes to whether the protectors or hunters of it, you know? So I'm going to say that if anyone even gets anywhere close, they'll lock it down. Or, in game, they'll end somebody. And I'll just revert back to the when we had to do them mega ships, when we got that distress call from that science dude wanting us to go and find out what happened to his
They
student.
said we need to stop calling the fuel scoop the sippy straw.
When she found out about the, I'm trying to think of the name of it, the radicoidal spores on HIP 87621 system, you know. So it's most likely behind a permit lot system. And I know someone said, oh, someone went into the system and they pinged it and then they just left, but I reckon that was just a I reckon that's a red herring. Just like the Dark Wheel is inside. It's in right there as well. It's not really the Dark Wheel. But that's my opinion, boys. And I'm only going by what I've read and seen. And obviously, you can make up your own opinion of what you think of the game. You think of the mystery, sorry. But that's what I honestly think. With other people I've spoken to in the community, it's definitely the journey we take along the way. Because not everybody is going to find it. And the comment is, it's a journey that we all have to take. And I think the journey is you either fall in love with the game and you're hooked, or you're not. Because there's only so much you can do the same thing for, unless you love it. But I don't need to tell you boys about that. You play Elite Dangerous. You bloody play Elite Dangerous, boys. Oh, we have to scan this bad boy. Let's get closer then.
This is not the ship you're looking for. Go fuck yourself.
Give me a second, lads. I've got it somewhere. It's somewhere. I have like power kill manifest. The kill manifest one, sorry. Fucking hell, I'm getting closer. Have I not got... Get back a bit, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get around so I can scan it, but it's not doing it, boys. You can't scan it. What the hell?
Just a heads up, I have strategically placed a rubber chicken in the cockpit. Safety first.
It was moving.
You know.
We have everything on. Strange indeed. Dan, why is this not scanning? What's going on? It's literally... Data link. Yeah, it's not bloody working, mate. There seems to be an issue with the bloody thing. Yeah. We'll never bloody mind. Is it dead? Has it run out of radiation? This ain't it, this is the system. If we ran out of bloody radiotopic isotopes on board and it's ran out of bloody power. It's not the first time this has bloody happened, I might add. Yeah, it's not working. We asked Dan because I know there's an issue. Interesting. Let me put it on another fire group. It's the way of a life of an elite player. Yeah, it's dead. Even though it's got flashy lights on it. I'm not too sure that's not scanning, boys. It should be scanning that. Interesting, interesting. Try the other one. What do you mean, the bloody composition scanner? Yeah, nothing found. Interesting indeed, boys. It will not let me do it. This is... shouldn't be doing this right now.
I've been looking at these star charts for so long, I'm starting to see constellations shaped like food. That one over there looks
quick
like
relog,
a space
quick relog.
burrito.
Won't take long. We're going solo. Yeah, we have to. There's an issue here. We should have this. This should take a scan. Interesting indeed.
We're in Lave.
Alright.
We're aboard Roebuck.
Well, let it
the
try
Caspian
again.
Explorer.
Yeah, it's not really working, lads. Interesting
The
indeed.
maximum jump range for this ship is 73.13 light years.
Right, we can't do anything about that, boys. That is literally out my hands. Just like the Ramtar missions, you get to the end of them and you find out they work. So, we're going to have to just move on that. There's nothing we can do. We ain't going to be staring at that satellite all night. We ain't NASA. We ain't bloody NASA. Yeah. Oh. No, I was in normal mode as well. Strange, lads. We'll move on. Yeah, we ain't NASA, boys. Right, we've done everything else, so let's grab ourselves the end. Oh shit, we are at it. Where's she at? Oh yeah, it's right there. Interesting. On to the next system then. There's not much we can do here. That's not working. I hope that doesn't happen in the next system. We've got to go to a ship graveyard and scan some ships. That don't work there. Shit. I hope we don't have that issue where we're going now, boys. Fucking hell. Oh no. Oh no. Let me just get the name of the system. I know what it is, I just don't know how to spell it, bastard. It's Tionisla. Tionisla. Right, it's a Tionisla. Bit of an issue why that's not doing that. I hope we don't have that issue here.
Try not to fly into the big fucking glowy thing when you get there.
We have to go and scan a few ships in the graveyard. We have to look for Commander Fletcher and take a bloody good look around. That's going to be an issue.
Jumping to Tionisla.
LFT 509 is the perfect system that run. No, I actually got that wrote down. So, LFT 509 so that is the only permit lock system in the unit bubble that perfectly matches the physical requirements for the hidden dark wheel station.
Be careful here.
Strictly permit locked, no in-game faction issues a permit for it. Furthermore, the system map appears completely blank, yet the system UI displays background data like economic and alliance info, confirming something is hidden there. So that's where we're going after this one. And also, players have tried to heavily advance and manipulate the background simulation to force the public dark wheel minor faction to expand into the neighbouring systems around the LFT 509. So we've done quite a fair bit of research, boys. So, the legend of the invisible station law dictates that the true clandestine dark wheel operates from an unlisted low emission starport. Crucially, the novella describes this base as orbiting the 8th moon of a gas giant, and that place is LFT 509, but that is a system that is permit locked. And if they are the protectors and they've got a station that emits low emissions and it can't be seen, and it's in that system that's permit locked, it would only lead to conclude that maybe that might be where Raxxla is, if it's in the game. But if that was the case, everyone in his mother would be over there in-game faction-wise, you know? Like, not even faction-wise, main powers even. Main powers. So, yeah, I say no to that red herring either. It might be where the Dark Wheel Station is, but I doubt that is where it is. So, this transmission partially decoded. Let's hope it all works. Oh shit, that beacon first, boys. I can't believe that satellite didn't read.
We will be cruising in system for a while. Please feel free to take advantage of our in-flight entertainment.
This is the system that Jason Ryder made his fortune and trade from. It's also the system where he's buried. Well, where his ship's laid to rest with him in it, I suppose. Almost left of him.
We will be cruising in system for a while. Please
Get over there and have a look
take
then.
advantage of our in-flight entertainment.
Raxxla demolished by the Morgans to make way for a hyperspace bypass. Them bleeding mice. Yeah. Don't forget to take put a pound in your bank for the cafe, yeah. Restaurant at the end of the universe. Core system stuff downloaded. I've got everything. Curious transmission partially decoded.
Drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3,
Oh, I should buy a bit away.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a UFO outside the window. Oh wait, that's just a rock.
It was a
Never mind.
UAP, so we're alright. It's the Romulans. Come take back Romulus and Remus. I'll do it a bit late.
This is your captain. Due to some unforeseen delays, we will be arriving at our next destination later than scheduled.
I've got to do something in a minute.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
To the next one, lads. The bloody planet slowed me down. To the next one, lads. Even more. To the next one, lads. Come on. I'm at full speed here. There we go. Europa. Look like Europa, doesn't it? As I say, at the end of the 2010, that, innit? And the aliens like that. They're in the end. Are you serious? It's from the fucking 80s. They said only, innit? You can have any planet in the system, but Europa do not land them. Right at the very end of 2010, that. Right. We don't need to worry about this one, because we can just click on it and it'll do it. So long as I don't go too far backwards, that is. Alright, we got it.
Whoever just scanned us, I will kill you.
You tell him. So, August 3302, an anti-Cobra was intended into... Holy shit!
Whoever just scanned us. I don't believe it. Eat my shorts.
An antique Cobra Mark III was interned at the Tornista orbital graveyard. Shortly before the ship was laid to rest, a beacon aboard the vessel transmitted a repeating sequence of curious characters. The sequence was picked up by several relay posts in the Tornista system, and it is now being determined that it contains contents obscured with an unknown encryption. The encryption data is followed by an apparently meaningless clear text phrase. The vain queen rides a giraffe that remains her daughter's hero. Interesting, interesting. I was thinking, it was the Cobra that was destroyed by Alex after he went and got revenge for the
Just
slaughtering
finished
of
running
his
some
father
diagnostics,
in the
and
Last Day
everything's
system
looking
at the
good
start
on
of the
our
book.
end. How's everyone holding up?
When he dropped Raxxla for the very first time in the law. That's what I was thinking that Cobra Mark III belonged to. Because it was a Cobra that Alex goes and gets all this shit on his ship for the rest of the book to go and give him a bloody lip. Give him a bloody lip. Yeah. Give him a busted nose and a bloody lip. Right then. We are looking for something. Where the bloody hell's the graveyard? You're telling me we've got to hunt this shit down? Brilliant. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to say it is around New Caledonia. It says take a shuttle to the... Will it be around... We're not searching everyone. We could ask. We could ask. Interesting. Ah, never mind. That way, boys. We have to scoot past each star, each planet. There ain't a beacon. That would be absolutely crazy. What sort of graveyard?
Our engines
Doesn't have a
are running
beacon
at optimal efficiency,
or a sign.
and our fuel levels are at 42.8%.
It's alright. I know how to do this quickly. Right, next planet. It's not going to be a gas giant. Let's go that one. Get over there. A little bit too eager on the thrust there. Last time, mate, how's it going? We're going to the ship graveyard, but there ain't one here, which is I'm really highly disappointed about. We must have used magnets to take them all down to the gravity planet, to the planet bloody surface. Big beautiful bastard will slow me down. Did they not remove this a long time ago? Hey, there's people out there who are new to the game who think it's in the game, don't they? So we're just going to go through it again. Just go through it all again in that lot. Just so people who are new to the game are like aware of like the majority of the prevailing theories surrounding Raxxla and that. With 90% of it not being in the game, but I'm not allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to say that. Hey Google, in Elite Dangerous, which planet has the ship
Just a quick
graveyard
update.
in the
The ship's
Tier
garden is
system?
flourishing. We have a bumper crop of space potatoes and cosmic carrots.
In Elite Dangerous, the famous Tianisla orbital graveyard is located in the Tianisla system, often referred to as the T system in classic Elite lore. However, it is a space-based monument rather.
Got it.
Keep your cameras ready. Today's journey features some of the galaxy's finest views. Our staff will point them out.
It's
along
over
the way.
between the star. And it's a monument. It's not even ships in the graveyard. The book has not been correct. The book says go to the fucking station, get a shuttle to the graveyard, go to the graveyard, ask for Pilot Fletcher's ship, and then have a good look around.
Due to some unforeseen delays, we will
Just a
be
bloody monument.
on the next
It's not even a ship
destination
graveyard.
later than
We've been lied to. No, because it will be good to prove a mistruth. All we have to do is prove one, and then it'll add doubt to the whole story. And we've already done that, but still, we need to do it in stream. We're looking, and there ain't anything I can see.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
Well, pop here, have a butcher's. The orbital graveyard in Tianisla does not exist as a physical object in game, only lore if I remember. Yeah. You're right there, mate. I've actually never been here. I was expecting a ship graveyard. I'm actually not I'm actually a bit wounded about that. The book said go away. We're going to a ship graveyard right now. Yeah. It's fucking rocks. We're in the same place as Raxxla. Yep. There's actually more stones here though, so I'll give it that. Well,
I'm bored. Anyone up for a game of virtual chess? I promise not to beat you too badly.
what's she like here, boys? Let's check on the edge of the system. This way, anyway.
Shift drive charging.
Oh shit. We need fuel. If only there's something we can get it from.
Shift drive charging.
Luckily for me, someone put a fuel station right here. No escape vector is coming to me like last time. Oh yeah, it is. Over here a bit, come on, this way. Go on, that's a good boy. Ah, what the hell? They fucking yassied out of here.
Temperature critical.
Quick about turn. Fuel up a bit. We haven't got enough to go a million light seconds out. Oh shit, give me a minute. These space rocks are fucking massive. Yeah, we've got gravitational lock as we're heading towards the gravity object. What? Big boy fuel scoop. Well, it's a 6A, not a 7A. Yeah. Universal Olympic controllers, that, you know. Get a bit of fuel, boys. Get like 3 times my cargo hold. Get like 3 times my ship's capacity of fuel on board.
Commander Searchin is online.
Yeah. Good evening, mate. Good evening. What ship is this? That's great. It's the Caspian Explorer.
Temperature critical.
Very great ship.
I'd like to direct your attention to our flight attendants for a brief safety
I think there we can
demonstration.
hide a vehicle or two. Nah, it's where they go, come in and out. So you'll only see that when I'm docking, though, won't you? When they go in, the ventral things, the engines move in and out. But awesome little ship. She's my second favourite,
Taking heat damage.
with the Mandalay being king. But when I suppose we get the new fighter,
On behalf of the crew,
this will be the new Mandalay.
to travel with us on our
They won't handle as good as the Mandalay, bear in mind.
Schaltrichter is now showing the latest interstellar drama. Seats are available on a first come basis.
That's enough fuel, boys. Let's get over there.
Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
I was expecting the heat to bleed off, to be fair, boys. But it went very terrible, that did. Alright. We've got enough fuel, go a million light seconds away. But yeah, the Caspian is the... She's getting to be the best exploration ship other than the handling on the Mandalay. All the Mandalay needs is a jump range. A Mandalay with a Mark II drive. Oh my days. Do you have trouble landing in planets? Well, I don't, because when I first started using it, when it first came in the game, it was absolutely terrible to land on planets. And I realised that if you went very, very slowly down, it would eventually land it. Even if it said it couldn't, like it was, and then when you got near the ground, it meant you couldn't land. Even if you kept going down and you slowly let it go down, it would eventually do it. Then they changed, they nerfed it, buffed it up a bit. And I guess people still have issues with it because the SRV can be going a fighter bay and you don't need to land to get it out of your ship. So the Caspian is about to overtake the Mandalay as
Just
the best
checked the ship
exploration
systems.
vehicle.
Everything seems to be running
Should have done a little bit
smoothly.
of testing with it, really, shouldn't I? Thinking about it. But yeah, it is. My only question with the Caspian is the crossbar on the windshield. Do you know what, mate? It's not that bad considering. Now, don't get me wrong, it ain't like the Mandalay's view, but I reckon she's the best cockpit. I do. I reckon all the ships should have a glass floor. Especially landing on planet. Because you need it to look, don't you? And it don't give you a sight to look down on the floor, you're supposed to use your panels. Yes, indeed. So it is alright. It is a very good ship. It's my second favourite ship. I'm not gonna lie. It is my second favourite. The bar at the top doesn't really bother me. When it comes to landing on planets, doing exo and all that shit, the Mandalay will still be king in my eyes. She handles so well. Can land her practically anywhere. Mandalay's a bit of a pain in the ass to land. That's why we have to have an SRV, have a vehicle, sorry, a fighter bay with a vehicle that can go on a planet surface and hover. Do you reckon they'll do something for me? Fun take. Hey, if I ask them, but they do something for me, I can't land it. Can you add something to the game for me, please? But I'm partnered now. She was a pain in the ass to land. She's not as bad as she used to be, but she still is a bit of a pain in the ass to land. Hence why the Caspian is second and not first over the Mandalay. If she didn't have the jump range, she'll be about fourth. That's the only thing that gives her the edge. Cargo hold, jump range on the Neutron. The Mandalay jumps further, unless it's a Neutron. She's a very good, capable ship, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, she's a large ship, and you know, she doesn't handle like a large, but you know, she's not like the Manda.
Commander, I just finished calculating our chances of survival in deep space. It's not looking good for the space pirates who try to mess with us.
Well, they've all be a lot. We've only got one weapon on that'll do anything. They won't do much. It's a bloody beam laser. It'll give them some amusement before they kill me. Well, no gravity wells come up or anything like that, so... Caspian's really bad at landing. It's got to be perfectly flat, no bumps, and then she still struggles to get down. Good help it if you land on a planet in Elite Dangerous, because like 90% of the time they're not fucking flat. But put it in, change it later. This is the frontier way. How far are we now? We're getting there. Plenty of fuel, boys. Plenty.
Commander Searlin has gone offline.
We're out here looking for stuff that doesn't show up on the scanner and shit, because it won't. Cruising. Oh, nice one, mate. I do appreciate that. As you all know now, like, it didn't tell me. So I'm amazed when it tells me with streaming software.
Sir.
Oh, cheers, I really appreciate that, mate. Cheers for the support, boys. Yeah, the Raxxla stuff that we're doing is all law, really. It's like, not stuff like, oh, let's go over here, let's do this. It's basically, we're doing a little bit of a deep dive for people who are new to Elite Dangerous as a whole. Because I've had a couple of questions on a couple of my streams about doing it, but there's just so much to cover, I couldn't fit it in a video. We have to do multiple streams over multiple days. Obviously, because multiple streams, but, you know.
Fuel levels now
A million miles away.
Might be time for a top up.
We've got gravity well again, which I'm going to say is my ship slowing down by the amount of speed I'm doing. Time C. So, that was not a gravitational well in the other system. Lesty, the start of the Dark Wheel book, you know. So, no contacts in range. Whoa, will it even come up on the radar? Will it even come up? Now, the reason why I've come about a million light seconds out is because you have to think about back in the day when it was here, there was no overdrive. Let alone in Elite Dangerous. about the first one. So, an Anaconda, it's got an extra 20 litres of fuel, so 40 tons of fuel, not litres, than the Caspian, with no extra fuel tanks. I have extra fuel tanks on. We come this far out because for that long, for an Anaconda to travel that distance back in OG game without overdrive, it'd take fucking ages. So, if anyone was looking for Raxxla back in the day, this is probably about as far out as they're going to come and looking, because you have to remember that when they were doing the original Elite and Raxxla was brought into the game, it would only have been able to have possibly been found with the technology that was in the game at the time. Otherwise, it would be pointless, you know, because no one would have found it, because we needed the technology to get to place, find the place, unlock the way to get to the place, you know. So by that limitation alone, there's certain tools that we have nowadays that were not in the original Elite that we can use a little bit to our advantage to get over to these places quicker. Now, bear in mind, like, obviously, we've come a million miles out this fucking way. But as we all know, the system is a disc. So, we've come one side of said whole disc. Can I turn it on this way? Can I? Oh yeah, I can. There we go. So, we can't do much, but, you know, it's a disc, get it? Imagine it's system. So we've only come out one way. We have to go like in an arc around. Imagine this is the system, not the galaxy. Around it, making our way back in.
I just calculated the odds.
Those
of
guys
running into
that
a
did
space
that.
whale. It's about the same as finding a unicorn riding a leprechaun.
They were the ones that would have found shit. And like I said before, with the spans telling you exactly where the biological samples are, because it exactly knows where they are because they're in the game. And no one's made a program that will tell you exactly where Raxxla is. Yeah, okay. I reckon they have. And instead of it being, oh, it's not worked, it's a, oh, it's not there. Anyway, let's jump back there, boys. We need to grab ourselves a bit more fuel.
Lave. Just the one jump to get there. How convenient.
Oh shit, don't do that. Okay, class, we can get fuel from it. So yeah, I'm kind of using that as a bit of a thing to like help me a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, we're going to find nothing new. Right, it would have been found by now.
Jumping to lave.
It's always great to go down this rabbit hole again for another time and just let people who are new to the game really know about it. To be fair, that's the first time I've ever tried to go to that ship graveyard, so... Even I was shocked that there's not a ship graveyard there. What the hell? It says that in the book.
Commander.
I think that shocked me more than out. So that's all some fuel. So boys, let me just go over my notes before I move on to the next part. I think we're actually going off Origins. I think we're actually about to move to chapter 2 in my streams. Let me just go over my notes. Make sure we covered everything with the Dark Wheel, Lathe, Lesty. Tionistra. So Tionistra is the place that Alex's dad is laid to rest. It's also the system that he made his riches, like I said. But it is the system that his dad is laid to rest. So I was hoping to go over there, scan his ship, you know, get a little bit of info, because that's what it says to do in the book. Look at Captain Flesh's ship. So that was a little bit of a disappointment there, to be fair, because I was hoping to maybe get a little bit of more info. Well, sadly not, but we continue on. Got a little bit close, a little bit too hot. Give me a minute while I go through the 20 bloody, oh no, let's see if this scanner's got one. 25 with the rock. Why is there no heatsink on that disk scanner? I took it off. I didn't take that off. It's alright, boys. We don't want to go and stop at a station. It gives me enough time to go quickly over my notes that I've got to make sure that I've covered everything. So yeah, it is the resting place of his father.
Warning, temperature critical.
And obviously I only came here because Rafe says to Alex, after he tells him about his father saying Raxxla, take a shuttle to the orbital cemetery and say he came to see the grave of star pilot Flesher and take a good look around. Obviously in the book that's where he meets up with that other guy in it, you know. I'm not going to ruin it in case people want to read it. But that's where he meets up with the other guy.
Commander, we've detected a planet with a breathable atmosphere and no hostile life forms. But before we go there, let's take a vote. Who wants to play a game of space trivia instead?
But I did think that we'll go and have a little bit of a scan of the ships that are in there. But sadly, that's not the case. I'm wounded. I'm literally wounded. We're going to go and scan some ships and stuff, I was thinking. Bloody hell. It's alright, we'll move on. There's still more to discover. Technically, we could say it's still the Origins, because it's a little bit of the Dark Wheel that we're getting into now. We just don't need to do the Dark Wheel one. Right, so it's the friends we'll make along the way. Indeed it is, my good man. Indeed it is. It is. You're absolutely correct. I totally do believe that myself. I do believe it's the love of the game and the thrill of it, and just really wanting to come back and play it as much as we all do, really. How much we all love the game and we all keep coming back. That is what Raxxla is in my eyes. And as I know people all say about, oh, but he said that it's in the game. Yeah, he also said it's a journey that we all must take. All must. So yeah, you either grow to fall in love with it, and then like you're hooked, or you don't, and you go on to something else. But that's why we're all still here. But I do like to go back down through these rabbit holes and have a little bit of a look that all them legends before us have laid out the roadmap for us to all follow. You know? But don't get me wrong, I don't expect to find anything new or anything like that. I don't think I'm better than anyone who's come before me by any long shot of the imagination. We're just going over a little bit of the story, the history, the lore, and having a bit of fun with it. We do have a little bit of a 50-50 split on the lore though. Are the Dark Wheel the protectors of Raxxla? Or are they the hunters of Raxxla? Look at Raxxla in the codex.
Do you think aliens ever look up at the stars and wonder if we exist?
Toasties. Look at Raxxla under the codex, it will say this. I've got it wrote down.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh, what the hell? Where's that gone? Oh yeah, I've got it here. Do you want me time now? Don't you waste my time now. We're getting fuel, mate. We're getting fuel. We need that. We are on our way over to LFT 509. It is the rumoured place and the most ideal situated and ideally orbit system wise, everything inside it. Obviously it's permit locked. I know it was permit locked, but let's just go to the one next to it and have a little bit of a search around there.
We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
LFT 509 is the place where the whole of the community really think that the Dark Wheel's autonomous invisible station is low emission station that you can't bloody pick up on systems and that lot. So going into it here.
Jumping to LP907-37.
Go over my finger notes. Okay. So the Dark Wheel, this is the system that their station is supposed to be in. By all the astronomical data and that lot surrounding the Dark Wheel and their station. It is the only place within the range of the bubble that it could possibly be.
Here, or use FSD injection to make the next jump of 99.24 light years.
I've actually got it not written down, but for me to find it, it's going to be a bit hard. So, a little bit of facts. The legend of the invisible station. Law dictates that the true clandestine Dark Wheel operate from an unlisted, low-emission starport. Crucially, the novella describes this base as orbiting the 8th moon of a gas giant. When fleet carriers launched, players reversed engineered astronomical data across the galaxy. LFT 509 stood out as the only permit lock system in the human bubble that could perfectly match the physical requirements for the hidden Dark Wheel station. The permit locked paradox. LFT 509 is strictly permit locked, yet no known in-game faction issues a permit for it. Furthermore, the system map appears completely blank, yet the system user interface displays background data like economical and allegiance info, confirming something is hidden there. And then the community background simulation strategy, which is when loads of the players manipulated the background simulation to force the public Dark Wheel minor faction to expand into the neighbouring systems around LFT 509, hoping to like force their hand so we could see that they were the ones with it. So there's quite a lot of lore around the LFT 509 system. And the next part after this is tomorrow's stream now, so I'm not doing that. Can't read that out. Can't read that out, that's tomorrow's stream. And also, a little bit of a lore around the Dark Wheel. So according to the legend, the Secretary of Society of high-ranking pilots called the Dark Wheel discovered it centuries ago and ruthlessly suppressed any information regarding its location to maintain control over its power. Do you want me to give you the Frontier Development one? Okay. From a real-world perspective, Frontier Development CEO Brandy Braben previously confirmed that Raxxla is physically in the game and developers know where it is. However, they also stated that there will be no clues provided to players. To this day, despite millions of systems being charted by the community,
policy on the ship. Who's with me?
its location has never been found, making it the ultimate unsolved, in quotation marks I'm saying, Easter egg in gaming history. So, oh yeah, and also, the lore of Elite Dangerous, Raxxla is a mythical, deeply shrouded world or object said to hold an alien artifact known as the Omphalius Rift, a gateway that allows instantaneous travel to parallel universes and distant galaxies. I covered everything there with that one. I'm just going from my notes here, boys, before we move on. Just checking something. So before his death, Jason Ryder lived and operated out of the Tianosla system, where he was a wealthy trader following the attack. His son Alex travelled to Tianistra to attend his grandfather, his father's funeral at the famous Tianisla orbital graveyard. That's why I was here. It is here that the Tianisla system that Alex meets Rafe Zeta. So that is why we was in Tianistra. I'm pretty certain that he didn't meet him. I don't think no that. I'm pretty certain he meets someone else there, doesn't he? I read the fucking book like 2 days ago. So, yeah, so I'm just going over all my little notes here before we move on. Yeah, we're done. We're on our way up to LFT 509. Making sure we've covered everything before we move on. What about Witch's Reach? Oh, that didn't even come up with me. Well, I've only been researching, we're not that far yet, mate. We're at Origins. We're at the origins of the Raxxla and the mystery of it being in the game from the book and that. So, we're kind of going over the Dark Wheel book at the minute. With it being Origins. More tomorrow. I'm kind of going on a little bit here with LF509 here, but I'm kind of out of, I was hoping to be in that graveyard for a while. Never works out you the way you want it to, eh? It's like, what the hell?
I heard that some pilots like to
oh,
play
there's
space
another one
golf with
permit lot.
Olympics and
2894.
asteroids. We should try it sometime.
Interesting. That's where they're supposed to be. And we're going to the nearest one to it, is it? I'll say that was the nearest. That's definitely the nearest system to it. Oh yeah, industrial extraction. Just down a little butchers. Don't hurt. I know it says no population, but that could be a lie. And it's locked by the Pirates Federation. Let's go and view its nearest one. Because if I was a betting man, if there wasn't anything that they needed from another system, they would go to the one nearest to them first. Not necessarily, but you know. Imagine if Raxxla in today's Elite is the power behind the Pirates Federation. And therefore control, potentially monitoring all pilots without pilots license. You think that has nothing to do with the Dark Wheel? It's a democracy with no borders. Which is reached. This hasn't even come up in any research.
So stay on alert.
Oh, look at this. Let me have a little quick cheeky butchers. Let's see what this is. There is no direct confirmed link between Witch's Reach and the Dark Wheel in Elite Dangerous. However, the community heavy links them due to their lore connections to the Witch Space and their legendary hunt for Raxxla. The toast to whisper in the Witch Space. Oh, okay, you're taking it from a part of the speech. So the speech that is on about, boys, is to the jewel that burns on the brow of the Mother of Galaxies, to the whisperer in Witch Space, the sirens of the deepest void, the parents' grief, the lover's woe, and the yearning of the vagabond hearts, to Raxxla, the toast of the Dark Wheel. Ah, this didn't actually come up in enemy research, mate, to be fair. Which Reach is a permit lock system in the core bubble that manipulates the Spectral Secrets lore as acts as a gateway to hidden events. Oh, you're a little bit ahead of me research, mate. Yeah. This most likely will get covered in another one. We have a couple of places that we are going to. Cassiopeia Constellation, Heart and Soul Nebula. Maybe we're going to trip over to Barnard's Loop. We have their upcoming streams and shit, so let's not get a little bit ahead of ourselves now, Viper. I'll have nothing to do in that stream then. But yeah, I've not 100% researched the other streams yet, but it's because when I get up in the morning, I have that vigour and that zeal to come on the game and find out a little bit more before starting my stream. So I do a little bit more research on the thing that I'm going to be doing in today's stream. And maybe I should have done a little bit more research on the ship graveyard, eh?
I think I might have forgotten to pay the space toll at our last
fucking book mentioned it so far.
They don't send space cops after us.
Ah, well, live and learn, eh, boys? Live and learn. We'll just scan the beacon and I'll read them comments. Oh shit. It actually slowed me back down, we're alright. We have a station bookmark in that system still showing in game. Oh, no way. More and more new names. Yeah, believe me. It's because I only talk about Elite Dangerous now. Yeah, I'm 100% Elite now. But yeah, welcome people to the community. I obviously don't see how many people are watching. It distracts me from the game and the stream, so I don't see that number. There could be like 3 of us here. But welcome to the stream if you are new to the stream. We are a great little community of Elite Dangerous players, hardcore, devoted lovers of the game. You know how it is, boys, just like yourselves. And I'm on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. We're actually doing a little bit longer stream on Saturday and Sundays now as well, so we can get more done in-game live. Oh. I don't actually say this very often. It's like very rare. We do want to be a part of a little bit of a legendary community. We all help each other out and we have a laugh in that lot. It is the best thing about my stream, to be fair, my community. When I go down there, consider subscribing to the channel. We all help each other out. And my mods are fantastic as well. They all help out a lot. Especially when you need to know stuff that, you know, any help really. We're also taking on the squadron as well. If people want to apply, it is for the community. Oh, no way. It is for the community, so people in the community are more than happy to come and
engineers would be upset if we asked them to build
apply.
A coffee maker
It is why we did it, you know, boys. It's why we got all the squadron carrying all that lot. But with that being said, we'll get straight back to it. It's very rare I say push that subscribe button. Or smash the shit out of that like button. It's very rare I say that. It's probably like the 4th time I've said it all year. It's literally the 4th time I've said it all year. I hate saying it. But anyway, back to the game. There's not much here, boys, to be fair. Which I didn't expect to see anything, to be perfectly honest. We're just going to check a few of these systems around here. We've actually ran out of, not ran out of totally, but we're coming like up to the end of the origin part of the story.
1836. System is just one jump away. No need to pack
this
an
is the
overnight
best
bag.
Elite Dangerous stream by far. No, cheers, old mate. I appreciate that. I'm devoted hardcore lover of the game. Oh, we've done a fair few hours this year. Over the past year we've streamed Elite Dangerous. And it's been great, to be fair. Obviously. I no longer focus on my numbers and shit, and it's made Elite a lot better. Stop me like worrying about that side of the streaming. I just do it for fun. I love Elite, and I love streaming with you legends. Well, it's great chatting with you guys as well, you know. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. If I didn't have to have a day of rest Tuesday and Wednesday because I'm knackered, burnt out, then I'd be on every day. But I think 80 hours of Elite Dangerous a week is enough time, eh, boys? I think 80 hours every week is enough, you know. What really did burn me out was the community goal we did. Oh, I had to take 4 days off when I did that. Coming top 10 in that community goal of evacuating Luhan Station. Jesus Christ. Won't be doing that again anytime soon. Loved it, don't get me wrong, loved doing it, but bloody hell. What a grind that was. What a grind that bloody was. It would be even better if the game was around. Was a bit lower. Game sound was a bit lower. Oh, you want me to turn the music down? That's actually me, that. I know why it is. I have it set up for Sunday streaming. I've not took game off. So game's coming out twice as loud. Well, it's not twice as loud, but it's twice on over itself. I'll just change that now. I'll put the second soundbar on minus 22 decibels, so it's not as bad as what it was. My voice. Oh, let me move that box. My streaming software's gone over my thing, so I need to change that. Not music, game, your ship is overpowering the voice. Yeah, it's the game music. Yeah, I've seen what it is. So, I have it set up twice. So, if I turn my speakers off, it does all my speakers, so everything, so you can hear the ED Copilot. And I have the bottom one on because of Sunday's stream when I was watching the race. So, I had everything part ED Copilot isolated in sound. So, I've got the game going out twice. I do apologise about that. I'll turn it off now. There you go. Normal game sound. Normal game sound now there, boys. I actually forgot that was on. Thanks for that, mate. I actually forgot that was on. I don't see it. I've got fucking alert box, game sound, music, mic, speakers. ED Copilot, but it's not registered. The music from Steam. From the soundtrack. Great times, boys. Great times, you know. Anyway, let's have another little butchers. So, right. Oh shit. I'm not the double P. Hey Google. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't need you. I don't need you, Google. I don't need you. I've changed my
A
mind.
neutron walks into a bar
Give
and
me
asks the
the
bartender, "How
name
much
of the
for a
star
drink?"
system in
The
Elite
bartender
Dangerous, which
replies,
is
"For
the
you, no charge."
Cassiopeia Prime solar system. Give me the name of that system in Elite Dangerous.
The star system you are looking for is
What is that system in Elite Dangerous? Should that? I don't know what that's not like.
in Elite Dangerous. Eta Cassiopeia is a highly important federal system located in the core systems of the inner Orion Spur. It serves as the strategic headquarters for the federal...
Yeah, well done, Google. Totally failed. Totally failed. Absolutely diabolical.
Thanks. Happy to help.
You didn't help if you impeded. I'm looking for Cheddar. Zeta Cassiopeia. You want to put Zeta Cassiopeia? Alright. I'll spell it like that. Oh, it's EIA. I thought it was double A, not double E. Alright, okay, we're going to put it there, boys. It is the leading prevailing theory. It comes from the speech from the Dark Wheel. It is the brown mother of all galaxies. It is the leading star. It's not Shadar. It's the Alpha. It's the primary star of the Cassiopeia constellation. But I thought it was SHED. AR. Got that wrong. There was so much fun. My first passenger mission was that rescue goal. I hope more stations catch fire. Yeah, it's pretty cool, that, wasn't it? I got some amazing photos from that. 4K blue beauty. All my thumbnails. So we're going to go and just have a little bit of a butchers around this system.
You will have to supercharge here, or use FSD injection, to make the next jump of 191.48 light years.
With Cassiopeia being the mother of all galaxies, from Greek, is it? It might be Roman. From Greek or Roman mythology. Obviously that's where people thought that this was the main system for Raxxla. Shadaris anyway, that's the prime one. Alpha Prime, Cassiopeia Prime. And the Cassiopeia Shadar system points directly at the Andromeda Galaxy. So a lot of the reason why people thought that it was over there. So we'll have a little bit of a look over it. We're actually breaking into the next stream, but I've still got an hour left in my stream. Yeah, I'm only on till 10 on the Thursday because I have to do stuff, you know. Even now I have to do shit in real life. But
jump initiated. Heading to Col 285 sector FJ-TA 19-0.
This is the prevailing theory on the mother of all galaxies, because Cassiopeia was the mother to either Greek or Roman mythology. Insert either one here. Isn't Saturn the father of Neptune, who's the father of someone?
6 jumps
so,
still to
you know.
Such fun.
Don't ask, I'm British. So fucking druid, maybe, but they fought against the Romans, not for them. We got a little bit of fuel. We're going to be going quite a fair bit out in the Cassiopeia. Should that? Hey Google. In Elite Dangerous, what is the name of the system that is Cassiopeia Prime? What's that system called in game? I know it's just that. I know it's just that. No, in Elite Dangerous, what is that system called? I know it's not called Cassiopeia Prime, it's called Shadar. What is it, Shadar? Fucking stupid.
There is no star system in Elite Dangerous named Sheena.
And then, right, they took over the world, boys. It literally can't ask the question, I asked it on Monday. Ah, great, well done, keep up the good work.
Now jumping to Col 285 sector MB 8-3.
The bit about the Vein Queen in the beacon must be referring to Cassiopeia. Yeah, there's a lot of a prevailing theory how it's the prime star in Cassiopeia, and obviously the brow is the sweat off your brow as you hunt for it. Well, that's what I think. Also, someone else I know thinks that as well. So, you kind of confirmed what I thought when he said that to her. But we'll have a little bit of look over in the Cassiopeia system. It'll tie up another hour I've got to the stream, otherwise I'm just going back. Oh fuck, I'll tell you what I forgot to do. I'll tell you what I forgot to do. I forgot to jump the fleet carrier down. Shit. The fleet carrier is on his way over to the Heart and Soul Nebula. $7,000 light years away, all the way over there. But we can't jump that far, sadly. We can only go and do 5. We are there. How far is this? This is a little bit more than 5, I would say. There we'll do. 1872. 2. Okay, we can double it. Let's go there. 3. Okay, we can triple it. 582. A little bit eager. 31. Shave a bit more off. A little bit off the top, please, good sir. We ain't gonna do much more than that. Don't worry, I'll keep jumping that off stream.
Fleet carrier jump to Sinufy IQUA 57-0 near Sinufy IQUA 57-0A has now been initiated.
The fleet carrier is going over there because, like, I never use her, and it's so that I've got parts on it and shit like that, so I don't have to come all the way back from the Heart and Soul Nebula. Now the base is over there, which I've never been to before either, so we'll check that out when we're over there.
Heading to Sinufy Estige PB 39-3.
I'll say now will most likely be Saturday stream. Sunday we do a little bit more colonisation in the system. Like, I can research lows like I have, but there's only so many points I can put down. And then it's kind of like it's fucking daydreams, isn't it, really? You know, it's not law, it's what people suspect and stuff. As well, these are leading theories in the game that people are like back behind and like back. It could be here because there's a brown mother of galaxies and mythology and that shit. But I don't believe that because of the hiding right under your nose. And also, I'm going to say it's not in the 50 light year range of the original game bubble, because we would have accidentally found it by now. We would have stumbled upon it. The amount of people around that 50 light year zone from Sol.
We're jumping to
we would have accidentally found it by now.
D9-64.
I'll rule them two out straight away. As well as the Dark Wheel in Shinra and Desra being fake. They're not the real Dark Wheel. Because I do firmly believe that the Dark Wheel system is in 509. Their station. It's in 509.
Oh, 3 jumps still to go.
Personally
Such
believe
fun.
that. Lots of leading theories and great stuff. Not resolving all them permits is crime. Hiding behind the law, but also future development. Yeah, that was what happened when Horizons came out, wasn't it? They opened up a new area and then they had to close it back down and shit. Dan was telling me. Because I remember something about it when Horizons came out.
TB37-5.
And they were like, oh, they opened up all these systems and stuff, or something along them lines. And then I was chatting to Dan about it, and Dan said, yeah, they closed them. I've got a fucking system scan behind a permit lock system, and he's got the system map for the system. And they closed them all back down, because we got a little bit too close here, lads. We got a little bit too close and got our wings burnt like fucking Icarus and Dickarus. Either one of them. Was it Icarus who had his wings burnt? Was it his brother? Either one. Either one of them. Was it Icarus? I think it was Icarus, wasn't it? Please clue too close to the bloody sun. I think that's what happened there. Around the... Was it the Bernard Loop area? Was it Bernard Loop? I can't remember the name of the area. And Dan's got a system scan from it. And it's also in the codex as well, because we went to a place in the codex that was permit locked. And it's like, well, how have they reported this in this system and the system's permit locked?
Jumping to LBM 623 sector FB-OB6-4.
Quite a few theories in the game. Yeah, Icarus and Dickarus. Because one of them's a dick getting through too close to the sun. I don't know the name of the other dude. That was like junior skill shit. Infant skill stuff even. It was infants when we did that. Icarus and Dickarus. Mythical Roman shit. Learning Roman numbers. Well. There's one of them. The brow of the mother of all galaxies. Because Cassiopeia is the mother of Mincha. Something like that. I don't know. We could ask Google, but the amount of fun we had trying to get bleeding Shadar to come up is I think we'll gloss over there today. Him today even. Feather and wax. You should have used tar.
We're jumping to Zeta Cassiopeia.
That's why I think it is the journey you make, because of the... it's right under your nose. Of course it's your... it's your... rank. And what's right under your nose? Your stats. It's probably not that, but you know. It is, I do. I take more than one set line of his sentence. When there's like 2 lines, let's say, it's not. Grab a bit of fuel before we bugger off. Bloody hell. Burning jewel. We're getting a little bit toast there, but it is a big, beautiful star. Getting bombarded with alpha particles and all that good shit, eh? Grab that, see what there is. There's got to be some beacons in here or something. Oh, we're not in Prime. Ah, never mind. We'll work our way out. We'll blame Icarus for flying too close to the sun. But Dad giving him wax wings and warning was proper. Yeah, he did get warned, yeah. So this is only to be used in Queensland, right? Canada's winter, indeed. Canada's winter, indeed. Cold enough. It was a long time when we learned that. It skips my mind. They called him Icarus and Dickarus since we're like 10 years old. I don't know the name of his brother. Was it his dad? I was totally wrong there. I always do that. It's a bright star indeed. Burning on my fucking eyes, it's that bright. There we go, we're done. What we got?
If we ever run into aliens, let's hope they have a sense of humor. I don't want to be vaporized for
There's
making
no
a bad
beacon.
joke.
It's always beacons out. Interesting. Oh really? You're gonna do that to me, are you? Okay. Give me a minute, mate. Give me a minute, boys. It's around here somewhere. I'm gonna do what you guys do. Check every single one till I find the thing I'm after. Where's the thing that says constellations? Constellations. Got it. Oh, wait a minute. Another input device. Oh, look. We have a galaxy. A nebula, sorry, only a little bit up. Well, you know what they say about purple. It's the colour of the Emperors. Fuck this, we're running a lot of investigation here. Because then Cassiopeia will be under the nose of this. I've decided. There's no here. I've decided.
Setting course for LBN 623 sector PD chess B4-5. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
Interesting. Let's go and have a little butchers. We don't know what's there. I don't know what's there. I've never been there. I was hoping more it would say constellations on the galaxy map, but that worked.
Now jumping to LBN 623 sector GC-KA90.
We might need a relog for that to actually work, but I'll do that next stream. I've never had constellations on, so I was expecting it to say like Cassiopeia in a certain area, but never mind.
We're now one jump from LBN 623 sector PD chess B4-5.
What has that actually done? It's not done anything, has it? I've literally put on constellations on the display options and it's not done shit. Well, we know that works. Don't know what it does, but it works. Anyway, no mind, moving on. Never mind, eh? That's a bloody shame. I was expecting it to give me the region, but look where we're going. It looks like the void. Warhammer 40k reference. The immaterial. It's like the tear in space. Gonna have a little bit of a butcher's. Why not? Can't hurt, lads, can it, you know? The way the gas is made out from the explosion of the
LBN 623 sector PD chess B4-5.
supernova of a star, which has made that nebula. Well, I suspect it has, you know. That it could be a tear in space between two dimensions, two realities even. It ain't gonna be, but you know. Let's go and see anyway. No way, we're here. I was expecting a little bit more of a better light show than that. Okay, we're slightly not inside it. There's no systems inside it. Oh no, that's just outside as well. Interesting. What form the nebula? That one's way out. Right, let's check that other one. Let's actually do the nav beacon. Yes, there is one. Late one. Not bad that we are. Not even in that beacon here. Oh yeah, but it's just there. I see it. I see it, boys. I see it. I see it. I don't see it. No, I don't. Holy shit. It's only registering 1,000 light seconds of stuff.
Just ran a scan of our surroundings. All clear for the moment.
Looks like the navigation panel display is not working unless you're within range. Interesting. Let's do a nav beacon, fly away a bit and see what we can see. It usually stays there the whole time, boys. Don't worry about the signal sources, it's just going to be something crazy. Do you know what didn't happen, Dan? We didn't have a distress call. There's a bit of food for thought. I was expecting a distress call to go and help a ship when we was in, was it Lave? Lave or Leicester, either one of them two. That might explain the compromise. The bloody satellite I went to scan, that didn't scan.
We are pleased you chose to travel with us on our state
I think we go and check that tomorrow.
Our luxury restaurants are currently open for you.
And I'll give it another scan. Might be just something to do. It might just need another refresh, you know. Sometimes it needs that. So it's an old engine in it, you know. Sometimes. I did relog, it didn't do it. We'll check tomorrow. That's all we can do, lads. We'll check that one, and then we'll head over.
Remarkable views of the galaxy.
to Solon.
Please ask the
Heart
attendants
Nebula.
if you'd like to learn more.
Let's get over there. Compromised by a Thargoid would be nice. Or even better, a Guardian. No, that would be nice. We'll be gone before anything happens.
Scan detected.
Let's see what you are carrying.
I've got your mum. Come and get her.
Detecting multiple pirate scans from Clark's Paradise, Zebedee Iceman, and Lestrade. Detecting multiple pirate scans from Lord Ewan, John Barman, and Buchroon.
I've only got loads of goodies. And your mother.
You are carrying.
Right, we're going now back down to Cassiopeia. There was a Thargoid staging area there that we had to go and check out, didn't we, boys? Don't tell no one. It's invisible. Walking device.
Setting course for LBN 623 sector BQ-P B5-3. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
So. Yeah.
We have successfully transitioned to witch space. Heading to LBN 623 sector U-P B5-1.
We are checking the constellation, which is the mother of all galaxies. It is only fitting.
We're
Yeah.
now 1 jump from LBN
The
623
stars
sector
are moving
BQ-P
every week.
B5-3.
And the servers go offline. Alright, mate. They move farther apart. Time slip. Every time you go offline. I don't need to explain it to you, boys. You're not fucking dummies. You're not dummies, boys. And I'm not going to pretend that you are. You're all legends. Right now we're doing 1/3, 1/2 C. 1 C, infinite mass. Discussion over, moving on. That's one of the beauties about Elite, innit, you know. You can end the game on a planet, the sun's going down, you can sit and watch it go down. Come back on it the next day.
Jumping to LBN
And the bloody sun's
623 sector
up.
BQ-P
Daytime.
B5-3.
Or even better, it's nighttime and it's ended the game on daytime. The cycle of all the planets moving, all that stuff is absolutely fantastic. It's just so perfect, isn't it, you know? That's what I say in my intro. I've actually got all the... Where did I put it? There. So it was... the facts are...
Heatsink deployed.
It was released on September the 20th, 1984 for the BBC Micro by publisher Acorn Soft, developed by David Brame and Ian Bell, and has become the most iconic space simulator ever made. Sharing that pedestal with games like EVE Online or even No Man's Sky, but them games do not have the legacy that Elite has had, with its modern continuation of the original Elite, which pioneered the entire open world space trading game. And don't let me get started on the sound design, which is widely praised as a masterpiece. That's literally what I wrote in the intro. Beautiful, mwah, chef's kiss. That's what Elite is. Absolutely fan-dabby-dosey. I don't know, ask Google, but it'll tell someone else. So we're not going to scan the nav beacon in this system, because there ain't one. No, there might be all the way down here. No, there's not. No beacon here, boys. We have a fair few planets. I have an Earth like what? Oh no, it's not water. It's actually an Earth lamp.
Attention all
It is
crew,
war.
the ship's cat has once again taken over the commander's chair. Repeat, the cat is in charge.
Pick a destination and head there. Good idea. We'll go there. Oh, we won't. We're here. We'll go that one first. And by go that one, I mean we need to go a million miles out from that one. A million light seconds out, even. Okay. Okay. We need to go that way. Beyond yonder, boys. Beyond yonder. Right, we're going past them. Just making sure we're not heading over to another one. Do you know what? Let me actually click on that minute.
Targeting LBN 623 sector BQ-P B5-2.
We'll be there in 9 hours. What are you on about? Precise turning to web scope simulation must be simulating. Oh, sorry. You're never seeing the stars. I'm moving every week. And servers go offline. That's one of the best things about Elite, isn't it? Simulation in the background, 1-to-1, with Newtonian gravity, Newtonian physics with gravity. Oh, that's fucking amazing! It's amazing. Literal Newtonian laws of gravity in it. We'll be there in a jiffy. I've got a little bit further away, probably about 500 million light seconds. You have to bear in mind that back in the day they wouldn't have had the overdrive, would they? So for someone to come this far out, doing what? Fucking like 300-400 times C. It's going to take a while, innit? So I'm going to say about 500 light seconds will be more than plenty enough to see if there's anything over here, if there is. We don't bloody know. Start slowing down on a gravity anomaly, it'll be fantastic. And then I'll be like, oh, there's something here. There's something here. We found a gravity anomaly and it's not on the radar. Obviously, the most likely ain't out here, but it's all part of the fun of the mystery, isn't it? Which I have said about 4 or 5 times, like, I know what the answer to that is in my head. It's just like the meaning of life, innit? It's to reproduce. That's what it is in my head. Every species does it, you know? Might not be, but hey, it's what it is in my head. So, that's what I think with this. Hey, we went out there, we checked, it's not there, onwards. We ain't going to be finding it if it's here in this system, which, never mind, we checked. The ship will slow down if we came across gravity anomaly, or gravity well of a planet, something like that. So, seems to be. Plus, for a planet to orbit about 500,000 light seconds out from its home star.
I'm a space pirate for the next hour. Anyone want to join my
tiny
crew?
ass body for
Ahoy, me mateys.
I'm a glitching. Yeah, it's SEO, mate. I'm in SEO. It's the colours because I'm at max speed, so I'm bouncing about in that. I'm not actually got control of it right now. So yeah, it is the SEO that's bouncing about. That whale swimming, my burst is 4 secs on a crate. Yeah, the crate it does overheat quite a bit. The Caspian, the Mandalay, the Falcon, or the Corsair, sorry, mine's called the Falcon because of, you know, it's a fancy streak, but they're very, very good with integrity on your hull. So obviously you're able to bleed heat off a lot. Well, right now it's not going up at all, is it? 64%. We're about 700,000 light seconds now. Oh no, 520. I'm going to call it. In this direction, on this disc of this plane, of this system, we're not here. So all we've got to do now is, with a plus negative of 5%, is the other 350 degrees of this fucking system. So, in a round circle as a disc, let alone above and below, which can't be that far to be fair, because you can only go as fast as the system and then you get lost in space. So yeah, maybe around this area. We've had a little bit of a butcher's, that's all we can do. Let's go to the next system. I'm going to say that. Secundus. That's the second farthest away, isn't it? Right, I'm going to say that's Cassiopeia Secundus.
623 sector DB to show B6-0. System is just one jump away.
Rosetta's the prime. Well, according to that, it's the prime.
We have successfully transitioned to which space? Heading to LBN 623 sector DB to show B6-0.
Yeah. Just give me a second, I just need to check something. Okay, let's go. I'm just making sure I've covered all my notes because obviously I don't want to be starting the next stream with like, oh, I forgot to say this and I forgot to say this. I think I have covered everything that I need to cover so far in the lore. We're kind of looking at systems right now, just having a little bit of a butchers around what people believe is the prevailing theory around the mother of all galaxies. We're just having a little bit of a check, so you know, people can say, well, they did do a little bit of a check there, you know, it's not like they didn't. Yeah, it could have been better. There's no asteroid fields for me to go in to go and have a little bit of a check off. Rings of planets also would be another good place to go and check. But let's have a see what's on these. 2 biological, sorry, geological and 1 biological, and 2 biological, so exo. We had a human signal, we were going to go and check that out. I should maybe have done that in that last system, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Woulda, coulda, shoulda, boys. I'm gonna say, fucking hell. We will go back to Zeta though, just to check that, because that was the first place I went. Let me just check their
Setting
planets.
course for Zeta Cassiopeia.
See if there's any human
System
signals.
is just one
Or
jump
Xeno.
away.
Or Guardian. Which is Xeno, you know? Just need to check my notes.
Jump initiated. Heading to Zeta Cassiopeia.
I was emailing Frontier, telling them. Give us a clue. Bloody big one. Only checking ones we can land on. If we have any human, we're going to go and check it just to make sure that... Right, we're going to go and check that. He could have built that. Let me have a look. He's not built something. That is not a building put down by the commander architect. Right, let's go check that. It is worth a butcher's. Don't take too long, lads. Oh yeah, don't do that. Don't need to do that. We're on planet-wise. It's most likely a ship. I'm way too fast. It's most likely a ship, lads. Surface scanner. Oh no, wait, slow down. Okay, that's alright. It's alright. And then minimize. Oh shit, how's that? You wish some meaningful PvP? Well, best I could do is some biscuits review. A biscuit review? That's a great idea. Biscuits. Oh. I'm kind of a Foxes guy. Yeah, I know. Why have McVitie's when you can have Foxes, you know? I've got plenty of Foxes biscuits in my cupboard. In case the Fargoids or Guardians come visiting.
I just found out that the engineers have been using the wrong kind of duct tape on the hull. No wonder we've been having so many problems.
Most likely going down to the planet's surface, so we do get closer. Let's see what it is. It's the depot.
Surface scanned by 50%.
That's in space.
One human
stuff.
signal detected on body 8A.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm just making sure it's not a. Definitely not a structure. Which then asks, what is it then? I have everything on pack carriers. That's bloody weird, isn't it, boys? That's definitely orbiting it. Interesting. We have a human signal, but yet nothing on the planet. I think we'll do a little bit more investigating. Yeah. Does anyone here? Does anyone have rugged specialist exact commander name? Rugged specialist? No way. The dude. I don't know that. Well, if anyone does, there is no signal. We will see something. I'm intrigued at what this could be. There is nothing here. That is absolutely strange, boys. I've never had that. There's a signal on the planet, but yeah, it's not registering on the nav panel. The only thing I could think of that could do that would be
Attention,
Raxxla.
Commander. We have detected a fleet of space ducks in the vicinity. Repeat, space ducks. Do you copy?
I'm starting to think I'm at the wrong place, but I'm not. That is well weird. Let's make a note of this. I'm going to make a note of this place. Let me make a note. Get a pen and piece of paper. There's definitely something to note. I've never had this before. I've never had a signal found on a planet that has not been there when we've gone to look. You know, because we're Elite 5 in exobiology. So that's weird as fuck. I've never had that before. Let me make a note of this system. This planet. Oh shit. Yeah, we need to make a note of this. Your boy's not going to remember this, lads. Let's make a quick note of it. Actually, knock my mic out of the way. So, I'll put it with my engineer list, but it'll never get lost. Zeta Cassiopeia. And is it Planet 4? 8A. Great name. Great number. Even. I said great name because Viper 8. Right, okay. Human signal, not even visible. The only other course of action from leaving is to go and drive all the way around the planet in my SRV, but no, we're not doing that, boys, don't worry. But there's definitely something there that is not registering. Well, come back to that one another day, because it might be an issue with the server. But I've never had that before. I'll keep my eyes peeled for that then. Well, let's send the next one then.
I heard a funny joke about space debris, but it was too dirty to share.
Let's just go there. Interesting, boys, interesting. And two installations of human signal.
LBN 623 sector.
I know, yeah, but it's not on the planet's surface.
System is just one jump away. Yippee-ki-yay, melon farmer.
The human signal won't count. That one there doesn't count. That and that. Because it's on the planet's surface. So, has this got exolife on it? So that one there, for example. That doesn't say human, but yet there's a tier 2 Coriolis there. That is interesting. We've made a note though, lads. I've never come across that. It might just be a little glitch. There is a lot of information on the server end, isn't there? So I'm just going to say that's a little glitch or something. But I will come back. Cool, look at that one. I'm just going to go and fly past that planet. It looks cool. That looks pretty dope. That's going to have a butcher as me as well. May as bloody well, boys. But yeah, I've never had that issue before. Made a note of it though, so we can come back at a later day. Check the giant, it will half one. Maybe. No, I should show it. We've done loads of eggs out. It's not even telling me the planetary information on that one. I wonder if Puke Witch walking. Why did he scan that? Probably trying out his scanner, I suppose, eh, lads? Having a little bit of fun. We don't have it scanned,
It's
so we
amazing
can't
how
see.
the galaxy looks so different when viewed from different angles.
But I know that's what it is. It should have shown. We'll keep our eyes peeled from over them though. I actually have to check that. I'm going to check that off screen. I've never come across an issue like that before, lads, to be fair. Whenever it's been a human signal and that, like, it's come up in the nav panel like crash ship, irregular markers and stuff like that. Well, not irregular markers, but you know, the other one. So, yeah, that's a bit interesting. I just want to see what this planet looks like all these other guys going over here do. There's a party over here, boys. And they're going to build the other station. Not a bad little Where's Wally t-shirt of a planet. Yeah, we may as well. Let's go and check it out right now and then see what the difference is when we have the little bit of a rollback with the graphics back to Horizons, which I'm actually looking for, pretty forward to be fair. Oh, Dan, it's the tunes you like. Does look pretty cool, not gonna lie. It'll look totally different in 3 weeks' time. Right, let's move on to the next one then. Do you know what? Let me pop there. I want to see what sort of missions they have. Let's go and see what sort of missions they've got. See if they've got any weird missions. I like going to weird places. We'll get here, we get another system done. We've got a little bit of time left.
Reminding you to take a break and stretch your legs every now and then, Commander.
If they plop new construction, but it's in the delivery stage maybe. Ah, I didn't think about that. Oh no, because when you put the blueprint down on the planet, it comes up instantaneously, doesn't it? You just have to go away from the site and then it puts it down. I'm checking right now. It doesn't even say human. So it doesn't even register the ones that I've put down. No, shit, not that one. So even though we have built on them planets, it doesn't even register that they've got a human site on them anyway. So yeah, that's actually strange and interesting. I'll definitely keep my eye on that one. Don't worry, I'm not going to go around and search all the planet on stream. It'll take forever. That'll happen when I'm like, boys, I found something. Let me pop here though. It has to go for information. The bloody pub. It's on the other side, isn't it? Nope. Well, we slowed down a little bit too much there. There we go, that'll be alright. No. Well, maybe not with the atmosphere. Yeah, we're alright now. We're alright now, boys. You didn't do any colonisation, mate? Oh, it's actually quite alright, to be fair. It's quite fun. We did, what, 5 constructions on Sunday? And then Monday I finished off another 2, was it? Put down the others, and then what did we go and do Monday night? We did something on Monday night. I know that. I'll have to go back, watch my stream, see what it was. Whatever the title was. Yeah, I just want to see if they've got any, like, mad destinations, like. See what's sort of cracking. See if it's any good.
Commander, landing pad 17 is located at 10 o'clock at the front when entering the slot with green lights to your right.
Turn that off. We'll be here all week. We'll end up bloody stream by the time I go back out if I leave that on.
Sounds like someone has something to hide.
Down she blows.
Landing gear deployed.
We have docked at Burning Jewel.
Saying me having to
This
wait
is
like
our
5
first
minutes
visit
of
to the
staff.
station, Commander. You should go stretch your legs and explore a little. You seem to live in that chair.
There you go.
Welcome to Burning Jewel. Commander Vibrating.
I did not expect to see her there. The fake dark wheel is here. I mean, the dark wheel's here. I strongly suspect these are fake. They're not the dark wheel. Because it says you're worthy of your exalted status. You would think they would have told me by now, eh? So, I'm going to say that's not necessarily the case, boys. Alright, let me just see where they're going. C214. Just seeing what they want transporting, boys. See if there's anything mad like Thargoid ballsack, you know? I'm like, oh, look at this, boys, this is new. That's where he keeps his footballs for the World Cup. So, nothing of much interest. Now, just seeing if there is anything like going to like some weird planet, like the one we were just in, for example. If we're saying go there, that planet's that human site, I'd be like, oh hello. So I was looking at, but sadly, they're here for us today. Yep, quickly keep taking this out. There's a fuel start there, boys. It's actually quite close, isn't it? I thought we were way further out. Oh, that's a big ask about there. We're miles out. $410. We'll go a little bit more. $88. Little bit, boys. Little bit. What's that? $520. About there. About there. About there it is, boys. Keep jumping that out, so it's in the Heart and Soul Nebula for Sunday stream, I think that'll be.
Has now been
Oh no,
initiated.
what? Saturday, sorry, Saturday. Whilst we go to another system. We've been in that one. Not that one. We've already found a little bit of a mystery.
Setting course for LBN 623 sector.
I'll check that tomorrow when I come on.
V5-2. System is just one jump away.
So before I go live tomorrow, I would have already been and checked that system. That's a thing to see if it has registered the human signal.
Jump initiated. Heading to LBN 623 sector BQ-PB5-2.
No way. Where is that shit? It might come in a system here, I don't know what's done. It's done. I was going to say, there's no way. There's no way. There's no planets on the stars. Next system. Do you know what though? It could be in something like that, you know.
Setting course for LBN 623 sector RD-T C3-6. System is just
Well,
one
then it
jump
wouldn't be
away.
right under our
No
noses,
need to
would
pack
it?
an overnight bag.
Yoga pants so far. Yeah. We've not found anything of. Well, we found that human
We're
signal
jumping to
that
LBN 623.
is probably a
sector
ghost in the
road-TC
machine.
3-6.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a ghost in the machine. A gremlin, so to speak. Yes, I am. I'm going to check that tomorrow before the stream. We definitely have something going on with that planet, with that human signal. With nothing there. But it might be something to do with just the radiation within the systems that we're in, but I doubt that. We do have clusters of asteroids here. See all these asteroids? Let's go and see the 4 or 5 that are there. Even though when it says it's 1.5 moon mass. Let's go and check. Hiding in plain sight. So what else is this close? That's a little bit closer. The community centre. So we don't have a bloody clue. Pull that on though so we can actually get there.
Searchin is online.
Alright, actually get over there. So it's going. We had artificial structures signal. And from glide to normal transition. Gone today. Oh really? I mean like how that just did that then. I can't believe that I actually missed. I was miles close to it. Can't take it off from that close. No, I'll fill this rift here, boys. We'll just check each cluster. Why not? It's on the way to be certain, isn't it? Right. Yeah, there probably is a bit of an issue with the Thursday in it, so I'll reset. Maybe there is a little bit of an issue there with that. I'll definitely check that tomorrow before I do go live, just to like nip it in the bud. But if the error persists where it says there's something there and there's not, it requires further investigation, which means boots on ground, boys. Boots on the ground. So we might be exploring that planet tomorrow. Start the stream. Just having to fly over to a few spots, see what we can see. Because there's definitely something there. There's a human signal. My engines are broke. I'm not going to do that. It didn't work last time. I'll do it manually this time. We won't get the speed boost, but we're not doing it. That didn't work. Maddest thing is, we were at 0.6 when I did it.
Do you know what the difference between an onion and a Thargoid is? Nobody cries when they cut up a Thargoid.
Thargoids don't taste nice in my meals. Especially on my burger. Don't taste fried. Don't taste nice fried. They don't taste nice fried, boys. Not to be confused with the other race that look like Thargoids but are not Thargoids. When that Alex Ryder nearly lost his life to if he shot it. But Rafe saved him from his stupidity. Definitely no Stargate here. We can get these two done, mate. We are in the end. Thargoid tastes same as ant. Does it? Oh, even best to leave alone then. At least sour and bitter. I'll let you know when I go on holiday. I can go to one of them countries. The future of human food, in it, apparently. I say we leave the insects to the insects, me personally, but that's me. I'm biased. The maddest thing is, a juvenile Thargoid tastes a hell of a lot nicer. It's like lamb, you know? It's always nice Easter, innit? Thing I call mutton, mate. Yeah, I can't really see the number though because of the glare. We're alright now, but Supercruiser system is doing alright. Aim at the bleeding massive gravitational object and aim straight for it. Getting up,
You know
boys.
what they say, Commander. In space, nobody can hear you honk.
We have to go slow because we're going at it at normal speed and it misses, we end up inside the star and that'll take longer. Well, the star's orbit thing. Take a little bit longer to sort that out. I'll wait for FSD, leave them cool down. I've got the long way. The only thing that's here is a Caspian Explorer. Last one. Well, it's the last one for today because the younglings, yeah, so nice. That's why the Federation want you to take the young ones back to the test science labs. Yeah, they think you're testing on them, they're not, they're bloody eating them. It's Federation, isn't it? The bloody Federation. wasn't for that Pensive Federation, I would have got away with it as well. Right on the other side, I just wanted to go miles away for the fun of it. Well boys, this is the last destination for tonight's stream. It's been a bloody good one. We've actually covered the origin story of the Dark Wheel, gone over it, the Raxxla, sorry, and also the Dark Wheel for that matter, with the Dark Wheel book that came in the original Elite Dangerous. It's actually quite a good read. It's basically all the stuff that we did today wise, exploring Lesty, the start of the book, Lave and that, to go and get the communication thing, which didn't work
Just a quick
for some
update.
reason.
We've been in deep space for so long that I'm starting to forget what boobies look like. Or maybe I never knew in the first place.
Then we went over to Isla for the ship graveyard, which was where Rafe told Alex to go after the chat with him after his father, to start chapter 2 of the book. And also the resting place of his father, which is not in the end of the book, well, I might add. I got that offline. So the resting place of his father, I was going to go there and spend the majority of the remaining part of the stream scanning ships in there, you know, that's what I was expecting, but live and learn, eh boys? I can't believe it was a monument, so even I went then. I thought some of that was a bleeding ship. So we've done actually quite a fair bit around the original book. Encourage Reverman ideas with them belt cluster scans is a sin. I knew I should have. There's nothing really here to say on it. I nearly put a pulse wave analyzer on it, and I thought, you know what, we don't really need that. We're not going to do no mining. You know, because you never know, you never know. We do have everything on board. Olympic controller for everything, universal. Just in case we do come across something we need to research or repair or help with fuel. I was expecting a message from Lave System and we popped in there. Or even Leicester for like a little bit of rescue to go and get a little bit more of the story. Dan did tell me to be ready for that, and I was expecting it and it didn't happen, so I'm going to say there's a little bit of something going on with that tonight. I went over to Shinrat Desert right at the very start of the stream to let everybody know that I personally think that the Dark Wheel faction in the game is not the Dark Wheel faction that's in the book. The Hunters or Protectors of Raxxla, whichever law you want to follow.
Just
after
checked
the
the
original
ship's oxygen
book
levels. Seems okay. I used the is the pilot still breathing method. I guess I should find a more proactive way though.
When we scanned that one about the Cobra wreck, I thought maybe that might have been the wreck of the Cobra that Alex destroyed. So maybe, who knows? We'll obviously cover the majority of that book today with the rest of the Lave, over to Nistra. Then we went and had a little bit of a look over at the Cassiopeia constellation. Can't think of it then. Cassiopeia constellation. Meant to Zeta Cassiopeia. Not Shadar, which should have been it, apparently. That's what it said last time. I did Google it. I looked round. We also found that signal on Zeta. What was it? Zeta Reticulus AA human signal. So we found that signal and it says there's nothing there. So I'm going to check that tomorrow before stream and I'll let everybody know about that tomorrow. As of right now, I need to do a little bit more research regarding tomorrow's stream. Please open NC. I can system span save message. You want to go in the chat, do you, mate? But we've had a bloody good loads of stuff done actually tonight. We've actually done the origin part of it. The origin is the Dark Wheel book, come from the original game. It's what the mystery is all based upon, really. The mystery of the Dark Wheel, Jason, not Josh. Jason even. Alex's father was a member of the Dark Wheel. So we'll have a little bit of a look more in that tomorrow. Follow that down another little bit of a rabbit hole. But we do have some other stuff covering around the mystery. We're probably going to be spending ourselves over in a few systems here in the Cassiopeia. I can't really say about the other stuff at the minute. We've got the Heart and Soul Nebula that's going to be checked out. There's also the other nebula. Was it Barnard's Loop? I can't remember. It's near Barnard's Loop where there's a lot of systems around there that became unpermit locked and then went straight back to permit locked.
An angry Thargoid, a space station's mail slot when you're trying to dock in a hurry.
Now I know that for a fact because Dan has a scan of a system that became unpermit locked and then went back to permit locked. So Dan has Dark Wheel here is imposter. Indeed, I think that as well. The Dark Wheel faction here and Shinra Desra, imposters. I don't reckon they're the real guys. I don't at all. Not even 1%. I reckon the real Dark Wheel are clandestine top tier. Well, they are a top tier pilots, all ranked dangerous at the very least. Elite. Sorry. They're all ranked elite in combat at the very least. It says that in the book. And then you kind of depend which law you want to go down. Are they the hunters that are looking for it, but in the law that found it, or are they the protectors of it, which explains they found it and they're stopping other people from finding it and discovering it? Maybe we get killed by the Dark Wheel. That'd be interesting. That won't happen. It would be good though if it did. I'd be like, oh, we're on the trail of something here. But I do believe that they are in LFT 509. I really do. But we'll have a little bit more of a dive into all of the continuation tomorrow with the Raxxla mystery. Going down a few more leads, a couple of more constellations. Obviously, there's not much to do in Cassiopeia 1 now. We've done like a couple. Probably do 2 systems, check that human signal, and then move on to the next bit of where people suspect it could be in game. We'll probably end up over Barnard's Loop way if that was the way, because I have to head back over. If I'm at Heart and Soul Nebula, we have to head back over that way, as we're quite near to it where we are right now. So I'm most likely going to do that, boys. But it's been an absolutely fantastic stream, lads, to be fair. Obviously I don't know my numbers, but that's been going pretty well, so I gather the rabbit hole. I've actually enjoyed it today, to be fair, boys. I've been looking forward to today since I ended my stream on Monday. We'll do some more research tomorrow, so I'll have a lot more notes and more stuff around said nebulas and that, or nebulae even, and that around more of the mystery surrounding it and more of the thoughts and the theories that the elite community as a whole have surrounding it. And then probably Saturday we'll wrap it all up. We've kind of covered the base and quite a bit after the base, to be fair, but we'll crack on with more tomorrow, boys. Sadly, I'm only on till 10 tonight, lads. Yeah, as like everyone, I have shit to do in real life. But tomorrow, boys, we'll be on till midnight. I'll try and get on about half an hour early, an hour earlier. Try and come on about half 5, half 4 in game time. About half 5, if not, very latest, half 6, half 5 in game time. We'll be on again, and we'll put a good fair bit, a few hours in, boys. Hopefully I won't wrap it all up tomorrow. I'll get more notes. I'll get more notes, boys, and we'll have more mystery to unravel tomorrow. But what is your prevailing theory? Are you like me and the majority of, maybe not the majority of the community, but a majority of, I'll say a good 60% of everybody who's hardcore devoted, maybe even more, think that Raxxla is the journey you take in game. And unlike the brow of Mother Galaxy's one line that says it's in the game, and the one line that Thingy said, I can't remember his name on top of my head now, I got a hole broken in my head. It is in the game, but the system has been scanned and the guy moved on not thinking he left it. Well, take them 2 and weigh them up to the 2 of it's right under our noses and it's a journey that we all have to take. That it's a journey we all have to take counts for 4 points on the opposite to me. Because what journey do we all take in game? Whether we fall in love with it and stay with it forever, or we walk away and go on to something else. That's what I personally believe. That and you absolute legends in the game itself, let alone the community, like the friends you make in game yourself and the community you make around your own ecosphere, where you're just yourself playing and the people you make yourself. I personally believe that that is what Raxxla is. If it is in the game, they'll bring it in at a later date. It's around a permit lock system, and we've not currently got access to it because, just like Spanish, it tells you exactly where to go to get the first find on whatever sample you want, let alone strap tectonic case, any sample. Somebody would have made a program that would have isolated out all the gravitational anomalies in the system, like how we found Neptune, you know. calculated all out to be like, there's something definitely there that's hidden and we can't see. I reckon someone in the community would have done that. But we'll dive down more that deep rabbit hole tomorrow, boys. Like opinions and assholes, everyone's got one, so I'm not right, but I know I'm bloody wrong. But I ain't gonna imagine that I'm better than anyone else and we're gonna find something. That's not gonna happen. Right, straight out the bat, we're not gonna find anything new. If we do, it will be absolutely fantastic, but I don't expect that to happen. Many a greater legendary pilot before us has come and gone down this rabbit hole, and I don't expect to find anything else, and if I do, we stumble on it upon it by just sheer miracle and luck, really, which I doubt will happen anyway. We're just out here having a bit of fun, diving down the mysteries of Raxxla, and tomorrow, mid-mystery, I suppose, boys. Mid-mystery. Anyway, lads, thanks for the support. Really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic remainder of your day, wherever you all are in the world. Like I say, we'll be on tomorrow, put more hours in, obviously, on the game. Turn the sound down a bit, 'cause this is going to be pretty loud when I go. But, as always, leave absolute legends. Cheers for the support. I shall see you all in the black, and as always, I shall see you all on the battlefield. Eyes up, Guardian, and fly dangerously, Commanders. More hunting for the Raxxla tomorrow, boys. And with that being said, again, cheers for the support. Peace out, 07. And I'll catch you all in the next one. This is Viper signing out. Enjoy the rest of your hunting in the black. Happy hunting. And I'll see you in the next one, or when the void calls to you. Later, boys. 07.